Upstream, are you with me? Under rainbow, curtain in the city, rushing through me. Downpour, upstream, are you with me? Feel it.
Life comes at you real quick. Hello everyone, my hair's still epic, look at that business. I thought I had loads of time left. It's just flown by. Hello, everybody. How are we all doing? I need to make a few changes on something. 1 second. This is pretty professional. I'm just sat. Oh, Tony. That's who we really wanted. Get your Tonys up in the chat, everybody. There we go. Hello. Look at that. He's 9 this summer. 9. I haven't even got my stream chat up. Jesus. Okay, hold on, team. Let's just fix this out. So we've got you. Where are we? There we go. Right. And what else do we need to do? I feel like I'm missing something. What am I missing? Oh, that's it. I have you. Oh, look at the Tonys in the chat. Love that. There you go. Let's do that. There you go. Tell Tony I said pss, pss, pss. Love it. Right. Let me get on the stream. Hold on. Look, I mean, I'm wearing a fleece. This is no good. I've been caught by surprise. I need to go to the toilet. I thought I had like 5 minutes. I genuinely thought I had about 5 minutes. Anyway. Oh, I've got my stuff over here. How you all doing? You all right? Have you missed me? I've missed you. I say that to everyone, though, to be honest. I don't listen too much. I'm now reaching all the way over the desk. I'm going to break a limb. There we go. Oh, hello. Me, Dargo. Let's put a bit of Jeopardy in. Hello to Dargo, David, Schmeagol, the Destroyer, Ian, Mr. Jack Rabbit, Slim, hello. Backy, just hello. Alicia, don't see you around here too often. Probably a good thing. Yes, David is professional. Thank you, Dave. Hello from Timbuktu. We're here to support. This is great. Let's go our bed. Right, you are, sir. Right, you are. Our bed is in the... Yes, our bed is in the server. You can see his name down there. Right, okay, cool. That's cool. Sounds good. We're here to support. We need all the support we can get. Let's go. Famous actor DJ Quail. Right. Yes. Hello, Wouter. How you doing, mate? Ladies and gentlemen, do you want to see the latest, greatest socks? I'm going to show you. I'm going to put it on the big... Oh, can't focus. We'll put it on the big screen. You ready? Very important for the mountain. Don't panic. Okay? That's how we go around here. Do not panic. Right, so what have we got for you this evening? Well, we have got a very long practice and quali and a very short race because we are, of course, practicing for tomorrow's Double Trouble finale. Very excited about it. All the Double Trouble trophies are up here. Let's get a fresh look. We've already got one winner confirmed, to be fair. Purple class winner. Knudsen, take a bow. He's already won a series. Howdy, Casey. Great to see you in the chat, sir. Mr. Mannering! Don't panic! We need that for the mountain. We've also got this green trophy yet to be won. Although Arctic does have one hand on it already. But this mountain is no joke. And it could be a wet mountain. There is a possibility. We have, of course, got all the lovely team trophies up above me. And I'm fighting for the first or second. Could end up nowhere. But we are definitely going for those trophies. Me and Reedy, my new best friend. Actual trophies, that is awesome. That is correct, Jack Rabbit Slim. We've got 8 in total. 8 trophies. Here's the one for the team racing. First place. I want to win this. We might not, but you never know. You never know. This is all solid gold, by the way. They cost thousands of pounds to make. And we ship them all over the world. We also do Steam vouchers. There is a prize draw for everyone who finishes every race. You get put in a prize draw for Steam vouchers. You know, we do our thing here. We do our thing. Oh, look, and finally we've got something worth pinning. Thank you, wow. It's missed you as well. Okay, how's the 13 votes? ACC in the lead. Wow. If Jess gets the trophy, it's... Dargo, don't you think I deserve one? And also, don't I get to save some money? Because it doesn't get cheap posting 8 trophies, I'll tell you that. That'll be 100 quid. I almost forgot who you were. Yeah, it's been a minute. I've been a busy boy this week. I've been working all over country. Doing lots of fun training. It's been good. It's been a laugh. We had a good time. We got plenty of work done. I got home about 1:15 last night, but after that, a bit dead. I'll be honest, today, a little bit lower on the energy. I was struggling at work. I was like, oh. But we got it done. We're done with a week. Next week, I am not travelling, but for the 3 weeks after that, I am, and we'll see what kind of days I'm doing. But we'll make sure we get plenty going on. All over country, are we Northerners? I was in Barnsley, and Sheffield, and Wakefield, and Snare, and Didsbury, and stuff like that. Wouter says, solid 24 carat. The insurance had to come over and look at the security measures. Yes, exactly that. Thanks for the bit of lore there. Wouter, are they 24 carat, Jeff? Yeah, back, so I didn't see that. Yes, they are. I didn't say it. Hello, Keith, if I didn't say hello to you already, sir. Schmiegel says, at least you're not sick. Glad you feel better. Yes, so obviously I had a bit of a rough virus earlier at the start of this year. We've not had them long, have we? But I am over it. My lungs are pretty much there now. Still the occasional cough and stuff, but it's not a problem. We're nearly good, and I do need to get some serious cardio done to make sure it's clean as a whistle. Okay. I need to do a lot of laps this evening. We also have Bradley Setters and Charlie Walker on track. And these guys I am racing with in the 12 hours race on the 8th of February, nearly. 12-hour race. 8th of February at this track. He's got security cats. Who hasn't, Dave? Wouter says, we are already 1/12 of the way in. We are. Hasn't the year flown by? Blah, blah. Now, Dargo, don't spread those kind of rumours. It's actually turnips. Yeah, it comes out a bit clearer. Right. Loving that. Wow, so you might be a bit behind on the stream, who can tell. How about this? I am in the Discord chat. So if you want a little bit of company this evening, you're welcome to jump in and have a little chat with me as we go round. Track. Tomorrow night is the finale for Double Trouble, so I am very excited about that. It's almost sad that the series is over. I get kind of sad with these things. Okay, thank you, Wout. That makes sense. Evening Radio. I was talking about you being my new best friend. You might have missed it. Rewind the stream a bit. Keep rewinding. You might find it. Yeah, I kind of get sad when these series end because it is, for me, by far, the best racing I get. I mean, the live stewarding, racing with all you guys, having a competition, trophies, the little bit of warm-up we do together, all that stuff. I really do miss that when it's over, I'll be honest. It's a sad time. 4 litres a lap, and it's 30 laps for an hour. So do I need 120? Oh, let's try 106. I need to practice my 12-hour race. So actually, that's not clever. Let's practice for tomorrow's race first, which will be around 80 litres probably, I'm guessing. So let's do a bit of long fuel, and then we're going to do a quali run or two. We've got an hour and a half until the race. We've got lots of time, and we're just going to do some practice tonight and warm up a little bit. TC will not be on 0. It will be on 2. So as I was saying, got a 12-hour race coming up, and I'm racing with Charlie Walker and Bradley Setters. And Charlie's cooking up a right stink about the McLaren. I think it's awesome. He's not happy about it. I hope he learns it soon enough. He did ask me to pick, so I picked. You got to pick. Keith says, such a fun series. Thank you very much, Keith. Great to see 21 people on the server already. You're all more than welcome to join in. We've got plenty of room. I've not turned on ACC Drive because I'm that clever. Where are we? ACC Drive. Look at these socks. Epic. Don't panic. What's the 12-hour race on? Mount Panorama, sir. It's a one-off. I think someone said Jade was signed up for it, funny enough. We've got Crash and Bash and Steve doing it. Basically, Keith, we were meant to do a charity race on the same day. Nice one, Jack. Very smooth, usually on a track. Could be on a hill climb. That'd be weird. So we were going to do a 12-hour charity race, and they cancelled it. Bit frustrating. So we're like, we're all spare now. Let's try and find another one. And we found one on Mount Panorama. And as Mike said, the real race is tomorrow. Thank you. Well, tomorrow for you, but Sunday for the Aussies, I think. Right, we've got ACC Drive on. Let's go. Oh, my days. Is it really you? Oh, wow. Good. Been a long week of work. Been travelling all over. Working early and late and getting... Holy Lord, my wheel is... Jeez. What is this? My wheel's possessed, Casey. What the mother load... What is... Can anyone explain? Well, maybe actually, I don't, just off camera. I'm going to try one more time, but I'm pretty confident I might need to restart my game. Let's have a look. That was special. That was impressively weird. Yes, sir. Oh, it feels inverted. It feels inverted. That's the only way I can describe it. That would really do some stuff. Yeah, so you got a GT Neo, and also you got a lovely video as well, sir. It is, isn't it? Have you ever had a wheel like it? Just to let you all know, ladies and gentlemen, we do have Casey, Road to Racer, on the chat right now. Casey, are you streaming? Cool. No, fair enough. Cool. Casey is the world's greatest content creator in sim racing, and he does stream from time to time when he feels the vibe. And you can go to his channel now, Road to Racer, if you haven't already. Have you got the wheel on LMU set up? It feels like that, Dave. To be honest, that might be another thing. It says preset and use ACC1 actually, but I'll be honest, I turned on the wheel as the game had already loaded because I forgot I turned it off for the week because I was away. So I don't know if that did a thing to it. We're going to find out now anyway. We're coming up to the last race of the series, Casey. How are you feeling? Ooh, good. Was it wet? Oh, right. Yep. Beautiful. Was it not? I thought I did it. I did it to start a stream. I guess that didn't work. Right? I did it at the start. I did it at the start. Oh, it's on mute. That's why. Is it? Is it on mute? Yes. Discord is on mute. I said it, but Discord's on mute from.
Would you like me to give it a mic check?
No, you're in. Okay, so everybody, we have Casey on the stream. Say hello, Casey.
Hello.
We also have Wouter in the stream, but who cares? So, we also got Bolt in the chat. Always turn the wheel on first. Yeah, no, that's all gone very weird this evening. But it's been a while since I streamed. Wouter, say hello to everyone. Go on.
Hello.
There we go. That's Wouter,
Wouter?
everyone. Wouter is my only friend in the world.
Someone already took out the braking boards on the back straight, so
Beautiful.
keeping us on our toes.
Yeah, that's how we like it. I've just joined the server, so I won't have that problem. Let's have a look. So yeah, Wout, how are you feeling about the race? Wow.
I think he left.
Wow.
He's gone.
He's gone. Maybe he just came to tell us to sort it out.
Right.
Such a professional streamer.
No, but I'm feeling good about the race.
I'm back. Sorry, I left. Yeah, I'm feeling okay.
Yeah? Good. What do you reckon you're doing? Do you reckon it'll be one of your better results?
Nah, no comment.
Really? Come on, give me a comment.
Yeah, if to be fair, I've been doing okay in LFM races. I did a few this week.
Nice.
So if I can keep it on track, then I should be okay. But you never know. It's the mountain, and it's 90 minutes, so it's gonna be a race. But I like it. I like the track. So
nice. Yeah, it's definitely going to be a big challenge for everyone concentration-wise. 90 minutes of mountain work, right? So yeah, good luck to everyone for that.
And the constant damage slamming into the wall, it adds up.
Yeah, just a little knocks, and before you know it, you're on 10-15 seconds. Yeah.
Yeah.
Me at the bottom of the hill braking, that's my least favourite thing in the world. So yeah. But I have got the Macca, so going up the hill is quite easy. Yay! You can pretty much flat out the hill.
Yeah, you can go flat, but only I could only do it in the high downforce setup I have. So it's slow on the straights, but it's nimble on the mountain.
Yep. Yeah, I'm unfortunately a bit slow on the straight, but I figured we're so fast on the mountain that we'll make up the time, right? 'Cause obviously the actual lap times are similar, it's just we lose it in the bit where everyone does the overtaking. But I'm thinking for a 12-hour, that's going to be fine. For tomorrow, going to be a bit tricky. I'm going to lose track positions now and again. But in the 12-hour, I think I'm going to do quite well with Brad and good old Charlie, if we can convince Charlie to love it. Parkour! Is it a community practice race later? What an interesting question from Mike. The server is open, Mike. This is a server. We have practice and quali now. and then we'll be doing the race on this server. 20-minute race. Only a short one because I don't really want the community doing a race the day before the race on the same track. A bit boring. But we can have a little taster. Yeah, do you know what I mean? But we can have a little taster. Casey, how are you getting on with your new series, Ferrari?
It's going well. It's going well. This week is going to be hard. This week is Le Mans.
Ooh. What car?
The first 2 races, 2 20-minute races back to back. The first one is the 1962 250 GTO.
Ooh.
And then the second race is the 499P LMH. So it's both Le Mans. No chicane for the 250 GTO.
Yay! Good man.
So lots of slipstream, lots of overtaking in those. Probably 4 laps, I guess. We won't even have too many laps because that car's a pretty slow lap. I think it's like a 4.5-minute lap there.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, really looking forward to the 3rd and 4th week the most in this series. I think the week after that is the F40 and the 599X.
Oh, that'd be a good couple.
Which is a wild car.
Oh, yeah, great.
Yeah, and we're doing that one on Mosport, so lots of sweeping hills.
Nice.
Oh, it'll be a good time.
Cool. We've got a bit of dissent in the chat. We have to stamp that out. So, I didn't try a Jeff's... sorry, I didn't try a Jeff. I didn't try a Spritz Jeff, which makes me very sad, Beardy. For those of you who don't know, Beard was briefly in Poop's brief stream earlier, bless him. And he did mention he was in the pub, and I told him to have an Aperol Spritz for me, and it appears he hasn't, so quite sad times. If anyone doesn't know what an Aperol Spritz is, you really haven't lived. You're shocking.
Do they serve those on trains?
What was that, sorry?
Do they serve those on trains?
Well, I mean, I can't speak for the transport of which we consume these, but it is definitely the drink Aperol with some soda water and some Prosecco. If you know what Prosecco is, Casey?
Nope.
You heathen! God damn it. And a slice of orange. Prosecco is basically Italian champagne. Fairly sweet. Okay. And often cheaper.
The official term is sparkling wine.
Shut up. RJ Nick says hello. Even though we drove here last Saturday, David, don't get cheeky. They were short races to prep everyone for LFM the next week. But also we needed a bit of time for the community on this track, let's face it. Don't you try it, mate. Got a Braunschwagen Handler. How did I do, Walter?
I don't know. I have no idea what you just said.
Good Braunschwagen Handler. How long till race start? Just got off work and still need to grab some food. Race starts at 10 PM local if you're German, sir. Or 5 par. Lamau, good luck to Jeff saying hello to that username. I nailed it, thank you. And then I can always just say hello like that, right? I was drinking man drinks. Mate, there's nothing manlier than downing an Aperol Spritz. I'm punching you, mate. Shake, Bacon, Steve are in the Bentley for 12 hours. Guaranteed to be fast on the straights. Don't try it, wow. Fipsy, you know you love it. I'm trying to read up the hill. Perfect! Now he's bladdered. Yeah, probably. It did make me spit all over my screen, though. Nailed it! Well, I don't know what's going on here. Slightly, Dave. Oh, dear. Liver treatment for Bearded. Yeah, Bearded did a 12-hour race at Bathurst on the 8th of February. I don't know if there's any spaces left. Hopefully there is. I'll put a message out to the community, probably. If anyone else fancies doing 12 hours of this crazy track, let us know. I'll punch Dargo, no problem. Amazing. How did you type that while racing? Mate, I can get you with one click to join the last Discord you'll ever need to join. There you go. The Spritz is going too far. Some can't handle the pace. What can I tell you? Tyres are a good temperature. 12 at Bath, I'll lead that. Yeah, I didn't think you had the stomach. You need to drink a couple of Aperols for that one. Right, let's do a lap now. Jeff, is your 8th limb? Wow. How many have I got? Not that many. This is also a family channel, so we'll keep everything above the waistline. Pace is power. Yes. Yeah. He's just jealous of your LMU performances, Lee. A little bit. A little bit. That is good cornering. You haven't seen nothing yet. We are currently running on our race fuel for tomorrow. What are you doing, Walter? Casey?
For race fuel?
Mm-hmm. You running a practice on the race fuel?
No, I'm running. Yeah, I'm running race fuel. Yeah, I started with about 60, I think.
Ooh, you put up more than that, wouldn't you?
No, it'll probably be more. I'm running whatever George sent me like a week ago at the moment. Haven't
Whatever
adjusted
George
it.
says. Yeah, fair enough. How's it been going having George as a teammate? Has it been okay?
Oh, excellent. Yeah, yeah.
I've heard some
Yeah,
rumors about it.
we always have
Check.
our little pre-race powwows where we hang out and
Awesome.
he gets me set up with pit stops and all that stuff because I don't know what I'm doing.
No.
Big
Confirm.
bro George.
Awesome, George. Nice work, sir. George is always listening to the stream. Now, we'll just do a shout out to the Clarksons now. Big up yourselves, boys. Always great having you on track. Maybe not Miles
I
so
see,
much. Very crashy at the moment, isn't he? Anyway.
I see what you just tried to say, but that's German. That's not Dutch. So.
Yeah, but you're in Europe,
Wagen
bruv. You're like...
Händler.
See, the thing is, Katie, these Europeans are like, they're so different.
Are you
And, like, the
not-
whole of Europe is
Are
like the
you
size
not
of
European?
Texas.
Excuse me, are you not European?
No, we're not, mate. We're on our own little island. Cheers.
Good lord,
I'm
imagine.
from Missouri.
Hey, I'm in
I don't know
the
about any of this
panel.
stuff.
No. Right. We've all been Clarkson at some point. We have, haven't we, Fipsy? And it's interesting because it's further up the grid where you think it wouldn't happen. And yet here he is, doing high-class massacre. Good old Miles. Hi, George. Rubbish! George told me he had a rubbish teammate. Wow. You've heard it here first, Casey.
Oh. Who said that? Rarish?
Rarish, of course. Evening Ginger.
I'm hurt.
Yeah, you should be. Internalise it a little bit. Come back tomorrow.
I am.
Good.
I'm already using it on the mountain.
Ooh. Poor mountain. Right, we're up in the 203s with burnt out tyres and 70 litres. Let's see if we can start adding to our pace a little bit so we can get a bit faster for the racing. Oh, that's poor. And just like that, little double tap, 8 seconds. Cheers. Rarish stirring that goulash. Called you the anchor. Oh no, Case, you are getting pulled apart in chat. I'm really sorry. They're a toxic bunch at
the
TFC.
anchor. Oh no.
Yeah, you got to be careful there.
My two missed weeks. That's the anchor.
That is officially.
I've done well for myself. All the other ones have done decent. You know, feeling good about it. No incidents really up until this point.
Right. No
But missed 2
penalties?
whole weeks. That puts a damper on it for sure.
Bit of bull riding, Jeff. I know I shouldn't do that. Ginger says, "Who knows? Who knew I couldn't break without that board, brother? Leave and join the server again, and the board will come back." But also, there is a very slight light patch of grass, which is roughly where the braking marker is. Can be very hard to spot in other conditions, so just be aware of that. Darkness, you can't see that light patch really. But you know, botched lap. Oh yes, he said that in that southern British accent over text. I actually don't like goulash. Too late. You're a goulash boy now. There's Walter ahead of me. Let's see how badly he's driving. The grass jumped out of nowhere. I was a bit distracted.
I'm with, I have race fuel, so slow.
I've got race fuel. Oh, you hear the excuses, chat. He couldn't have said them quick enough, could he? Let's see what he's got, chat. Let's tailgate him. What quali time you going for, Walter? You normally beat me in quali.
My best one is a 2:02.9, which I did yesterday.
Oh, nice. And you said you're enjoying the track more and more?
Yeah, I've been getting along with this track more and more.
Nice.
But only with the high downforce car, so... Well,
What's
we
your
talked about that.
downforce, do you know?
Slow car ahead.
It's max wing.
Yellow flag.
Well, I'm on 3.
Be careful.
Wow. And TC? What are you on?
Jeez, that was someone in the middle of the track.
Is that your skis?
TC1.
Ah, you're on TC1, you see, you're brave. Yeah, I'm on TC2. TC2, 3 wing.
I'm on 12 wing.
Ooh, that's all the wings. And there's Wouter, wall riding.
Yeah, I crashed because of the guy on track. So.
Oh, on my way to home to assist the mountain in being the destroyer. Really excited to hear that, Schmiegel. You've heard about this, haven't you, Casey?
What?
He is officially Schmiegel the destroyer in our servers.
Oh no!
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
rampant.
he mentioned something about it the other day. when we were in chat.
It's a thing for him now. He's really into it. He loves a bit of murder.
I think we all need to play a role, you know.
Yeah, right.
Some roles are
Might
better
take
than
a while
others.
to shake this one. We'll see. You know, it's like once you get tired of a brush case.
What?
Once you get tarred with a brush. Right. I'm a Mitchy boy. Ginger knows what that is. I'm glad Ginger does. Oh yeah, Ginger's Romanian, isn't it? Or something crazy. Mitchy and Samala! There we go. They're talking in foreign stuff. How do you feel about the foreigners, Casey?
I love foreigners.
Three. Build the wall. Right.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, things are local over here right now, man. We've had a crazy couple weeks.
Yeah, right. It's
The
all still
old
started off
Americas.
hot. It started off hot. Yeah.
It sure did.
Obviously, horrible tragedy. Yes, they hate to hear about those kind of things. Very unusual as well. So we'll see how that all ends up.
Right. And we'll dive into it.
But yeah, with high fuel and cold tyres, you can go up the mountain pretty much flat out.
Oh, I was on a burner lap. No. There was a big wreck.
Yeah, I can see it on my radar.
I got caught in it. Man, this GT wheel makes a big difference, man. You just feel so connected to the cars with it.
Nice.
It's like
Really,
catching the
compared to
snaps.
all the
It's so
others,
much
or-
fun. Well, I've never had a GT wheel.
Right. Well, I meant like the other wheels you're using, sorry.
Oh yeah. Compared to the round wheel, like this game is anything like when you get like these GT3s. I don't know if it's just placebo effect because you're racing the same wheel, but there's just something so much more snappy about the Neo than having all that extra wheel on top and bottom. And, you know, like I don't know. It's awesome.
Nice.
I actually agree. It was the same when I got my butterfly style wheel. It feels different and it's like you're more precise.
Right, yeah. And like when the car does snap, you know, like when you're catching the traction and stuff, it's super satisfying on this wheel.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay, so Schmiegel the Destroyer says some rolls are better than others for sure. You might have had a typo there, sir, or are we talking about chocolate rolls? Who knows? When you say pizza or tiramisu, it's also foreign, right? Even tea is foreign. Where are we going with this? Hold on, chat. Definitely getting a lot of dissent in chat this evening. Mr. Chat Rabbit says, Jeff, are you using a Moser? No, sir. I think my setup is fairly up to date in the stream description. However, I am running a Simagic Alpha Mini and a GT Neo Wheel for tonight. And I'm lucky enough to have a GTS wheel as well, I want to say the round one, for slightly slower endeavours or maybe older cars. Although there's nothing slow about a 599XX, and that's probably round wheel.
Well, I don't know. I'll have to get it. I don't remember.
I would reckon it's
drives.
B-shape probably, that 599 though.
Yeah, I bet it's like hypercar shit, yeah. You think it's a D-shaped wheel?
Yeah.
Interesting. I'll have to get in it and
Or maybe
check it out.
hyper, no, you're right. Yeah, it'll be flat top. Flat top and bottom.
Let me pop over to my garage real quick.
Oh yeah, you can have a look.
Right. Go have a look.
I'm getting really good at disaster management in this Macca. Now, I can get it horribly wrong, end up in the grass and still recover it. I'll take that. You can't accelerate like that though, that is asking for trouble. Oh, don't break your thumbs, Jeff. Don't save it, that was not for saving. Nearly broke a thumb. Okay. Yeah, you can't... I'm trying to find ways to go faster down the hill and that's just going to kill me.
Oh, since I restarted my PC, I haven't downloaded that awesome livery tool or whatever again.
Oh, yeah?
I need to go fix that. I'm seeing a bunch of black cars.
Yeah. Why is my HUD on my Macca glowing? Am I going crazy? My McLaren HUD is like superstar like bright.
Yeah, it's the lighting. It's the same for me as well. Everything is a little bit overexposed.
Yeah.
I got someone behind me and he has super bright headlights as well. So I think it's the conditions and the time of day or something.
Excellent. But yeah, no, my HUD is like, it's glowing. It is very glowing. Okay, we've got 5 minutes left in Pracky. Knudsen with a 59.7. Sweet Lord, little baby Jesus. We've got Bolton Couste, 8/10 off that. Bradley, 1.4 off. Quick boy Bradders. See Adrian, you on the server. Good to see you. Also being backed by our man Jack in chat. We've got Daniel the Llama here. We've got the Georgie. Charlie Walker desperately trying to get grips with the Macca, but not enjoying it as much as he'd like to. Walter just chilling 3/10 quicker than me, but he's on high fuel. David, Weston, Casey, Backy, and Bairdy. Actually, no, it's Baird who had his friend in chat, wasn't it? Not Adrian. Having a pint. Nice one, Jack. Hope you enjoy it, sir. Keith, Reedy, Vandermeer in a Honda. Wow, in a Honda. So, boys, if you had to do a 12-hour race on this track, what car would you pick?
I've got no official answer for that.
No? How do you feel about the Aston?
I mean, I like the Aston a lot. It's a nice, stable car. I was also a big fan of my Ferrari and Nissan days.
Mm-hmm.
I would not pick the Nissan for this, though, probably.
Mm-hmm.
However, those straight line speeds, I don't know. Nissan can get some work done on those straight lines, but she's Bodie.
Yeah, say that again. In the chat, we've got, I like you can see the screen of the GT wheel. My round wheel covers the bottom of my screen. Yes, it does do that quite a lot, unfortunately. RJ Nix has a Moser R3 with the Formula wheel mod. Great bit of kit. Agreed, Nix. Have you got that bolted to a table, or are you on a little rig? Can't wait for the 12 hours of this, Jeff. Lol. I know, Fipsy. It's going to be tough, and it's going to be a tough grid. I'm probably going to be one of the slowest, sadly, but being clean in Enduros is kind of a big thing, so let's do that first. Let's go, Jeff. Evening, all TSC gang. Toby the Tank Commander is here, everybody. Great to see you, Toby. Loving it. We go for the Porsche. Right, I would. Ferrari was good with poops until he sent it airborne. Well, hey, Tobes. I tried a lap on Dargo's rig. I was awful. I think that's more the rig than you, blatantly, right? Didn't he just? George, didn't he just? Hello, Varys. RJ Nix has got it on the desk at the minute till I get a rig set up in the near future. Awesome for you, sir. I would say to everyone getting involved in sim racing, literally everyone, at the very minimum, you should get a wheel stand. And they can be very cheap, relative. They can be very cheap. You can get them the cheap ones on Amazon for about 50, 80 pounds even. Anything that bolts your pedals into something on the floor is crucial. And obviously it's nice if you can bolt in your wheel deck as well, to be honest, onto the top of the stand. But doing that is, I don't think you can really race with pedals on the floor. It's too much hard work. You compromise loads. You end up using your heel to kind of hold the pedals down while you accelerate and all that kind of stuff. And yeah, it makes a big, big difference. Right, okay. Is this game hard? Not if you do your laps, Flimp. Get on, mate, will you, if you don't mind? You did sign up. Bearded, I agree, Jeff. Kind words. I'm just being honest. Just being honest, Beardy. Toby gone AWOL from the tank company. I know, Fipsy. We're trying to convince him that Spa would be a good idea. So we're seeing how far we get with that one. You know it'd be great, wouldn't it, Fipsy? Although, Fipsy, you couldn't book him a ticket, could you? So you have to pay full whack on the old Euro. It's because Matt's had a few. Oh, that probably doesn't help. Tomorrow, last race. Funnily enough, Flimp, yes. And that, Dave. Jack says, our wheel is vice gripped hard onto the table and the pedals are weighted down with 20 kg. Okay, you make it sound like you're sharing it. Are you brothers or friends? Because we've got another set of friends who live in the same place with 2 full rigs, funnily enough. Yeah, Jackie boy, are you related, friends, all that kind of stuff? The vice grip hard on the table isn't bad, but for me it's the pedals bit. Weigh them down or not, they're probably still having a bit of fun moving about, I'm guessing. Possibly. Yeah, just getting that mount into a wheel stand. Wheel stands are cheap. Do that. I would always do that. It will elevate the experience a lot. Yes, I've used up all the Eurostar tickets. No, and thank you for that, Fipsy. You made a big difference there, buddy. So I do appreciate that a lot. Casey, you know we're all going to Spa, right?
Yes.
Fipsy, using his little magic powers, has got us all discounted travel to the place.
Oh,
so we're paying almost half price, I think, for the travel, which is awesome.
Look at Fips go.
Yeah, I know,
Look
right?
at that.
That's pretty awesome.
That's nice.
The way it's, get a full rig, says Flimp. Yeah, all right, mate, but no one will take that investment early on or take up the space and all that stuff. And then you have to mount the monitor and all that stuff. Everything else will be replaced. Yeah, it's a process, Flimp, all right? It's a journey. Yeah, cheers for that, Fipsy. Yeah, damn right. Toby, when you get in a rig to join us, don't, Fipsy. I'm trying. We'll get him there one day. We will, I promise. Probably when he's old and retired, who knows. But yeah, no, it's good that we've got that kind of travel coming. So, Casey, obviously you're kind of, you know, you're giving Spa a bit of a cold shoulder, and I appreciate that. It's not the easiest trip by any means. But the year
Right.
after that, 26, we're probably going to do Goodwood together. And Goodwood's in the UK. And it would be pretty awesome if you found a way to be there for that, sir. And maybe we could give you
I would
a little
love
UK
to.
tour
I got to
and
get
stuff
my
like that, and,
my
you know.
financial life worked out. That's the problem over here.
I get that, but that's a long way away. We're talking a year and a half, really. So,
Right.
yes, it would be quite special if you found a way to get over here.
I would love to so badly.
Right, you and,
really
you
would.
and Whitney.
Oh yeah, Whitney would love to.
Yeah, I mean, you know, we'd be more than happy to, you know, host you guys and that kind of stuff. So, yeah, if you found a way to get over here, that'd be pretty cool. And Goodwood would be the next one after that for a big event.
What's the track called?
No, this is Goodwood. So this is. Have you ever heard of the Goodwood Festival of Speed? I'm wondering if you've ever watched YouTube of it. So have you ever seen that thing where lots of random cars in the summer suddenly start going up a track and everyone's watching it on YouTube for a bit?
Yeah.
That's Goodwood Festival of Speed.
Oh, okay.
It's the best festival in the world, I've got to be honest. Have you ever been to a car show before?
Yes. Yeah.
Right.
We have
Car
car
shows
shows around here all the time.
Right, and they're pretty boring because it's a bunch of cars.
Yeah.
You walk around them, you've seen some cars, afterwards, okay, I've seen the cars now, they're very pretty. This is very different because you've got like a car show kind of thing, but really what you've got through the middle of it is a hill climb.
Yeah, okay, so that hill climb, I know what you're talking about.
Right.
Yeah, I see that.
Yeah,
Drivers,
you
like,
even-
prep their whole life for that thing.
Right.
I've seen
And that hill
yeah.
climb's going through the middle of the festival, so they have to close like the paths where you cross it now and again for them, for them to do it. And you get every vehicle ever going up this hill climb, and I really mean that. We're talking
Right.
1915, 1920 ridiculous monsters that make a noise that destroy all your ears, like the size of tanks, like 25-litre engines sort of thing. You get all the latest crazy stuff, hypercar, you name it, Formula 1 cars from different eras, rally cars, Dakar, rally, all sorts of, any vehicle, drift, motorbike, you name it, it goes up and down the hill at a high volume. And then around it, there's loads of cool stuff going off. You've got these couple of flying displays from the Red Arrows, also famous Red Arrows, a flying display a few times a day. You've got like drift areas where cars are doing these loud drifts, rally stations.
Yeah, that sounds like a good time.
A million different stands and stalls of different things. It's for motoring. It's by far and away the best festival. I think it's simple, really. It's not too cheap. You can camp there because it goes on for like 3-4 days. But I think we need to do 2026 TSC there. I think that'd be quite special. What do you reckon, Wouts? Oh, we lost him again. Oh, we lost him. Poor guy.
He's gone.
He's gone. He's gone.
Once
But
again.
yeah, it will be quite awesome to do a TSC at Goodwood, and I think we should do that in 26, I reckon. If we can make it up, it's happening. It should be happening, so. Ironically, it probably costs more than Spa. There you go. It's worth it. Right, might be time to try a little quali run. Tony doing his business right behind my face. Love it, Tony. And let's have a little look on the chat. Apologies, guys. Fipsy, it's on the shopping list, tad far down. It'd be great to have you on track with us. Wouldn't it just, Fipsy? Wouldn't it just? Goodwood is expensive. Yes, Flimp, it is. You'll be quicker than Jeff. All right, Tiger. Quicker to crash in a great ball of fire. Something like that. Goodwood is great. I was there this year. What? You mean last summer? I'm confused. Or I'm going. I don't know now. Hello, everyone. Toby, love a bit of Goodwood Festival of Speed. Quintessentially British. Yeah, that as well. Never seen so many E-Type Jags in one location as I did at Goodwood. There you go. Can you imagine, Casey, being surrounded by E-Type Jags?
Oh, God. Who was it who got on the Jag kick earlier this year? Was that Strangelove?
Was it? Was it a Jag?
Strangelove and Phipps, maybe? There was
what,
a
you
couple of them
driving at
earlier
ACC?
this year. Yeah.
Yeah, they try. I mean, bless them. It's not pace, but yeah, they try.
Right.
Right. Let's do some quali runs. That's what I'm going to do right now. So what fuel should we go for? Let's go low. Let's go like 15, 16. Let's do some quali runs. Let's see what this car's got, shall we? Any idea what your target times are, gents, for quali tomorrow?
I'm still trying to figure that out. I don't know. I think that I can get down into the 43s, but I'm having a hard time. Sorry, bad read out there. I can't remember now. Hold on. Not 43s. That was I meant 03s. Sorry.
Cool. Okay, 03s. Nice. I think I hit a late 01 the other day, so Yeah, mid-01 would be
pace.
nice in quali if I can face the pressure.
Might watch me a track guide tonight and just kind of try to. That's usually what I do is the day of when I get my morning practice. I kind of watch a track guide just to try to scrub out some rough edges or maybe see a turn in that I'm missing.
Yeah.
Usually helps me a good bit.
Nice. Yeah, you should really watch your own lap. You'll learn a lot. A lot of people don't do it or don't even like to. But yeah, we really should watch our own laps and see where we're missing track space normally. You think you're on part of the track, but you're not. Oh yeah, I'm right over there in the braking zone. No, you're not. Oh yeah, I'm using all the exit. No, you're nowhere near. See what Charlie means about the front end when you ain't got fuel in this thing. It's definitely tricky. Okay, I've got to be super accurate down this hill with the apexes. We've got to hit everyone perfect. Line up the car well in advance before the next turn because you don't get time to think. Evening all, how goes the mountain? It's going alright, Jono. It's going alright. Are you going to get a chance to join us in about an hour? Or less? We've got 55 minutes left in quali. We are a little bit late running tonight. So it'd be good if you could make it for the race. There's still plenty of space on the server, of course. We've got 48 slots and 20 on the grid at the moment. And a little whoop from our American cousin. There we go. That should be back home by then. Love it. Hello, Stinny.
48 slots. They got me. That was a lot.
I know, right? Well, obviously when the Nords came out, we were filling 64, weren't we? That was crazy.
That's true. That's true.
That was crazy. And obviously we see AC Evo already hitting double the peak of ACC without actually being a game or having any online yet. So that's going to be interesting when the servers do open up. And if they have any kind of ranked daily racing of some description, a bit like LMU for example, I think we'll be seeing quite a few splits per race.
Totally agree.
We racing tonight, asked Manuel. It looks like it, buddy, I'll be honest. It does look a bit like we're racing tonight. It's a large practice and quali with a little one, but we are doing it. You're more than welcome to get on the server. Been a while since we've seen you. I ignored you again. Ah, Stinny. Sorry, buddy. Definitely got to attack that turn early or you're screwed. Bit high on the revs there, Jeff. Be careful, sir. A bit more braking. We're not really touching these apexes very cleanly. Got a bit of work to do. Got a bit of work to do. John voted ACC. Pretty basic. It's not enough for a cup with no shooting. So, John, as I understand it, I believe shooting's available. We haven't tested it. We've barely done any community racing on LMU yet, to be honest. We've barely done any racing. I've heard that it's available, although it would be slightly hampered in that at the moment we have a really good system and software that tells us about every single incident on track that they can then go and review, right? For LMU, I'm not aware of anything like that existing yet, and so they would literally have to look for incidents on track, which is not easy. Time consuming, etc. And the reality is we don't really want to ask too much of these stewards because we are very lucky to have them in the first place. So we don't start testing our luck. So yeah, that is my only slight concern, but of course there's so much sort of fresh, interesting content and opportunity on LMU with things like Hypercar and GT3 for example and blah blah, that I do kind of want to do it, but we'll see. Maybe, because obviously this is going to be a fairly short series, maybe LMU after the summer will be the winner when it's a bit more on top. But then by then, will we have half decent AC Evo multiplayer?
That's the question.
So with that in mind, yeah, people quickly going to be looking for that instead. So I don't know. You almost feel for LMU. Has it come out at an interesting time in the pocket a little bit? We'll see. I need to speed up considerably here.
There's a slow car ahead. Your lap time is invalidated. Please try to stay on the track.
Like I say, I'm getting pretty good at disaster avoidance on this track, but I should really not be having to avoiding it. I should be keeping it a bit cleaner. We know we stand with ACC, yes we do.
Alright, I'm officially running multiple 203s in a row, so...
Cool.
I got my 203s.
Time to start finding those little improvements then, sir.
Yep.
It's not down to your skill either, it'll be knowledge of track and stuff, right?
Right. I gained a lot by realizing how flat you can really be up there on the mountain if you sweep next to that wall, that right side wall on that dip. Oh my god. Yeah.
Suddenly everything's manageable.
Yellow flag in sector 2.
But also that
But
means...
if the line's wrong...
Well, yeah. That's the thing. If you come into that, that's the thing though. Then after that, if you come into that turn narrow, you know it's not on. You can't do it. Don't try it.
Right,
Only
just let off
possible.
and
Yeah.
make do.
It's only possible when you are fully wide enough. Otherwise, yeah, Lil. All right, we need to speed up a bit, team. Let's see what we got. Not very good. Okay. Raris, the only way we could have live stewarding is by having driver swap races and the teammate watching reports the incident. Not the worst idea you've ever had, Raris. And you've had some pretty shocking ones. Feel like I could probably chuck that a bit more.
Bentley Wall. Oh, Bentley Wall claims my life. Okay.
Okay, we're slowly eking out a little bit of time here, but not breaking many records right now. What's Manuel saying on the server? What's your problem, Manuel? What have you done now?
Yellow flag in sector 1. Landing validated. We've got some light damage on the front of the car.
Okay, chat, we need to do a few of these because my pace not there. So let's do a few. Let's do a few. We've got this, team. Casey, I'm going to need your help with my dream. I think I'm going to have to enlist Arnute as well. I think we need some more chats.
Yeah, what's that? Oh, some more YouTube chats. Okay.
Yeah, well, yeah, no, I think, 'cause I've been saying I really want to have a endurance cup.
Okay.
Right? It could run alongside other cups and stuff like that, no problem, because obviously the race would probably be, what, every 6 weeks we'll do, say? Sort of thing.
Right.
Obviously once a month might be a bit much, so I think every 6 weeks would kind of spread out nicely. Sort of 3 or 4 races, maybe 4, so we can get a bit of spread. And obviously for that we need at least, 30 teams really, ideally. And for that you're going to need a lot of drivers, because you probably want 3 drivers per team. That's 90 racers. That is a lot, if you think about it, right?
Yeah, that is
It's not small numbers. Now, I dare say, in times of pandemic, I was able to create 2 Enduro Championships with about 40 teams of 4 drivers, because there was just everyone at home doing nothing but sim race all day. We're not quite in those times now, and I appreciate that. But the... what happened to my nails? What happened to my nails? Don't get me wrong, LMU will be awesome to have a cup on. Very much looking forward to it. Yeah. So anyway, Kate, yeah, so I've done it before, and that's cool, but I do want to do it again. I want to do it with the community, obviously. Mike, so what we'd do is we'd probably do like 4, 6, 8, 10, something like that, or 4, 6, 8, 12, something like that. It'd be really cool. Of course, we'd have live stewarding for these races as well. And you'd want at least, 25, 30 entries per race in reality. And I'm going to need community to come together for this to make it happen. Because I think one of the big problems I find with enduros, and one of the things that kind of works a bit well for LFM, is that most of the enduro events you see don't really have any consequence or meaning. Do you know what I mean? It's just, do this 12-hour event, but like, so what if you come 10th or 4 million?
Right.
Doesn't really mean a lot. So I like the idea of an endurance series that definitely gives each race a lot more meaning. We'd probably do like 2 splits again, or 2 classes as it were, sort of thing. So everyone's in for a shout. There'd be loads of different ways we could make it incentivised in fun ways with rewards and trophies and bits and bobs. we could maybe do something like points for halfway through the race. So on a certain lap, everyone gets points. You know, like NASCAR style.
Okay.
You could do things like that. There's all sorts you could do. Fastest lap would probably be interesting to do points for. Like we do like a 2-hour quali the night before. That kind of. Oh, then we'd have to do the entry list of drivers. Or not sure how to do that. The old grid position. We can figure it out. But yeah, I'm just going to need a bit of help making it happen. So I know you haven't got the biggest ACC community, but you have got a good community. So
Right.
it'd be good to. I'm sure some of the people in your community are ACC fans and so on. So yeah, the more people we get together, the better. Really, it would be an awesome thing to do.
Yellow flag.
Yeah, I've kind of been craving like a good team endurance lately. You know,
Right.
it's been a while since I've done
we're
a
24,
even like
yeah.
a Sunday. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm lucky. We've got on the 8th of February, we're doing a 12-hour at Bathurst.
Isn't there a
So-
12-hour in real life tomorrow at Bathurst?
Yeah, the weekend. It's hard to say with the timing because they're so far ahead. Shame I didn't get to see
Right.
us earlier. Another race after, said Harry. No, sir, but there's 45 minutes left in quali, so hopefully you better make it for that. Otherwise, no, unfortunately. Tonight is just a tune-up for tomorrow, where we're doing a big community cup event. And yes, we do have people of all ages on the channel, Harry. Nieces, nephews, all that kind of stuff. So we do keep it a bit simple in the chat. Just makes it easier as well, to be honest. We don't turn our chat a bit blue. 205, 2026. Okay. How you on, Case? What are you doing?
Still 2032, I think, is my best.
Not bad, not bad.
2034, 2034. That's where
Not
I'm
bad,
at.
not bad.
I think
That might be
the
my
fastest
fastest lap
He's
ever.
back, he's back, he's back, everyone. Walter, go on. What are you saying?
I think that the 12 hours of Bathurst finishes like 10 minutes before we start, or after we start ours.
That's exciting.
So
Yeah.
it finishes just after we start ours?
Yeah,
Right, okay, cool.
I think so. I've had a look, and it should finish at around 9:45 my time.
Yeah.
And I think our race starts at like 9:35.
Yeah,
Or something.
around that.
Yeah. So
We were
they should
talking about
be
you earlier,
wrapping up,
Wowzer. Where did you go, man?
What?
We were talking about you earlier. Where did you go?
I was getting a drink.
Oh, what? No, not for that long. We're not believing you. Sorry. Need a better excuse
Oh,
now. What do you
okay.
reckon, Keith?
I don't like that. I don't like it.
Right? It's not
I don't
just me,
trust
is it? Honestly.
We've got some severe damage on the
I've
front
been
as
back
well.
for a while, but you weren't talking to me then. What were you talking about then?
God.
You have a
Can't believe this
question,
guy.
or
Yeah.
what's the question? Good grief.
Good grief. We need a WEBCAM. Yes, we do, Bearded. You're not wrong there. He's going to get one soon. I'm very excited for him. Wouter's getting to a big streaming career. So, Wouter, the question was 2026 Goodwood. You're going to be there, right?
Yeah, I guess, yeah.
Love your work. There we go. It
We'll
will be
have
an
to
awesome
make that
event.
work, but
Well, we're trying to make Casey see the light on this one because it's a long way away. He's got the time. And he will be in the UK, so you don't have to panic about smelly Europe. You can just be in the UK, speak English, and then come home.
wow.
I need to study a map, to be
Although-
honest.
Although, to be honest, Case, like you can jump on a train from London and you'll be in Paris in 2 hours.
Oh yeah.
What if I'm scared to train?
Oh, you've never been on a
Oh,
train before,
mate.
have you? Ah! Oh,
just
Casey, okay,
tell-
do me a favour, Casey. I want to pick you up at the airport in the UK and take you on a train. Oh my god.
Okay, what
Oh,
an
the buzz.
experience. We'll vlog it.
Oh my days. So I don't know if you're aware, Casey, but you know you've got have you got a rough? Okay, I'm going to crash here. Have you got a rough picture of Europe in your head, like a very rough one?
Very rough. It's very rough. Yeah.
And
it's
you
a
also you've got
blob.
the British
Yeah, yeah,
Isles off to the side on the top left corner,
Sure.
right? And we're separated, we're islands, right? Sort of thing.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. No.
Yeah, I'm just agreeing. Yeah.
What? The British Isles, Britain is separate, right? Or not?
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
You're not filling me with any confidence right now.
No, I'm not.
So you're not
I'm
aware of Britain being separate from Europe?
No.
That is both impressive and scary in a way, isn't it, chat? Wow. Well, here we are. So, get a map out, so you'd
Jeff,
be
I'm
shocked.
very, very separated from my days in school, and I can tell you I was not a very good student.
Oh my days! I've read so many maps in my life. I just study them. I can't help it. I love them.
My life in school was spent skipping school and playing Rock Band and Halo. So
Oh, cool, cute.
yeah, that was
yeah.
kind of my teenage years.
Nice one. Oh, what have we got going? We've got Knudsen on the attack.
Right.
Go on, you evil man.
Clear on the
I'll
right.
bring up a map.
Nice
Here
livery.
we go. Here we go. Can somebody put a map on my livery, please?
So here's
Please.
a question, Casey.
Hey, Foxy.
Can you, if you have a map of the USA, can you name every state and point where it is?
I could point where all the states are, but I might not be able to name them off the top of my head.
Okay.
Like, I would definitely
So-
forget some. Like, if you said, like, Vermont, I'd be able to point to it. Or, you know, like...
How
Like,
good
I
are
can
you
tell you
with
where
US
they're at.
states, Walter?
Okay, so Jeff, do you know all the US states then?
Not all. I'd probably get a lot of them.
Well,
I get most of
there
them.
you go. And still you expect him to know Europe?
No,
Hold on,
no,
hold on.
I'd be able to name most
No,
states.
but
and I could tell
he's
what they
he's
look like.
going
I mean,
pretty... To be fair, Jeff's going pretty broad with it, though, like... As in, like, he's like, here's Europe and here is, you know... But, like, the United States,
but-
now that I'm thinking of it, I bet you the Eastern Cluster, I would not get them all right. I bet you I wouldn't. Hold on, I'm going to look right now. I would not have. I would have messed up Massachusetts, Connecticut, and Vermont. I would have messed
Yeah,
those up.
yeah, then 3. What
Oh,
about
yeah,
Delaware?
classic.
Delaware is it's right up in there. Well, let's see.
Yeah. Do you know which one
Actually, I don't
Oregon
know.
is?
No. Yeah, I know where Oregon's at. Yeah.
You know which one Oregon is?
That's an easy one. It's a big one. Yeah, that's an easy one.
With the weird top bit.
Yeah, yeah.
Yellow flag ahead. Watch out.
Trying to think of the less favourable one. But yeah, I'd probably.
Yeah, I would not have got Delaware, Jeff. I would not have
You wouldn't
got
have got Delaware. Ah, you
it.
see.
I wouldn't have. Nope. I just looked. I wouldn't have.
Delaware. The wheel at least corner one. I think it's interesting.
Okay, I'm looking at a map right now of Europe. I'm looking at a map.
Right, and you got to go on British Islands, no? On top left.
I see it right now. Yep, I see it.
Yeah, but not the top left because that's Iceland.
All right, mate, don't kill it. So yeah,
Yeah, that's a ways out. Yeah.
yeah. So, but the whole of Europe is about the
so
size
where
of
is
Texas, nearly.
what
So-
is the name of the event you guys are going to?
Well, we'll be going to the Goodwood Festival, which would be on the south coast of the UK. But yeah, no, the point I was making is that what we also...
happens, I think.
What was that, Wout?
Is it called Goodwood as well?
Yeah, thanks. So,
Yeah.
Goodwood Festival of Speed, come on, bruv. And, why am I blocking curtain on invalid lap? Mate, I was chatting away. Couldn't tell you what's going on around me right now. Casey, what you might not know is that there is a tunnel between the UK and France.
Yellow flag.
Is
Quite-
it
quite a big one.
I've seen this giant underwater tunnel. Is that it? Is it?
It's a very big underwater tunnel, yeah, it's very long. And you can get a
Right, I've
train
seen
from
pictures of it, yeah.
London to Paris, basically. Obviously, Paris
Oh.
in France, and you can get a train from London to Paris. It
Right,
can be
right.
quite cheap, to be honest. It takes about 2 hours.
Not Paris, Texas. That's true. Yeah.
Really?
Oh, no.
Cool.
So you could easily pop into, say, Paris and have a look at the Eiffel Tower and be like, oh, wow, okay, I get it. And then come home again, because Paris is a bit
Yeah,
rubbish.
right.
Yeah, just take Whitney
Oh,
and
yeah.
tell her we're going to Paris, but we've got to make a stop first.
Right? Boom. Job done. Everyone's a winner, baby.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And then maybe take a train to Rome as well. You know,
Yeah,
it's
you pushed it now.
relatively close.
That's going to be a long one, that is. That's going to be about 10 hours.
It's
or
relatively
more.
close. You can or take a plane.
Yeah, you see, now you've ruined it. Wow, so I'm sorry, Kate.
No, I'm not.
You've ruined his whole adventure now. He was enjoying himself, having a bit of fun.
I don't really think I'm coming
100%
anymore.
she's gonna enjoy that. 100%.
You put him off. Ah. Okay, I've missed some things in the chat. Sorry. Let's just say, Jeff, what is your favourite livery? Don't tell anyone it's Sydney's. I hate the guy. Don't let him know. It's Keith. Keith's livery. There we go. Keith's livery. Is it on track? Yes, it is. Here we are. Oh, he's not on. He's not on track. And there's no sign of our friendly Asian. What else have we got here? Now I'm buying a house. TSC and R2R crew are welcome. Yes, everyone has to go to Bearded's house in the Midlands. That's the middle of the UK, Casey, for you.
I'm looking.
Yep, just the middle. Birmingham's right in the middle. Brumland. Arctic. Goal. Welcome to the mountain, Gooder. Yeah, there you go. Hey,
Would you
Bearded
say
Racing just saw this. Go on,
UK
Kate.
was better than what earlier?
What?
You were saying United
Nothing.
Kingdom's better than, or were you saying that
The rest of the place.
Nothing.
rest of the
No.
place is better than United Kingdom? Okay.
No.
Mainland
I was saying
Europe
the UK is better than Europe, and Europe's obviously the big bit with France and
No.
Germany and all those warring nations
Right,
that tend to
right,
like each other. But you
I'm
can see
I'm
really,
zooming in on a random town to see if you've been there.
Try me.
All right, I'm far in right now.
Yeah.
I like this one. It's called Brosville.
Brosville.
Yeah, this might be like a population very minimal.
Yeah, are you like somewhere in Europe now or the UK?
I'm in Europe, but I'm not
Yeah.
too far. I'm in between Paris and kind of close to the coast there.
Yeah, you've gone very
Up
obscure. Brosville, it'll probably be called.
Oh, okay. So you're in London, right?
Yeah. I'm in London, North London. If you could type in North Finchley, you will see my street. It'll be really
What about
cute.
Oakham? Have you ever been to Oakham? Oakham, I guess. Caterham, Caterham.
Yeah, no, that'll be somewhere in the south, near the south coast. And no, I haven't been to Oakham. There's quite a few towns in the UK, I would say. Small ones, very small.
There is a lot of little small towns.
A lot of small towns in the UK.
I love the names.
And also, we have train stations in like small towns. Everywhere has a train station in the UK. It's kind of a thing in Europe. If you look at like, I send you cool maps sometimes.
Yeah,
there's ones you can get like of rail networks of the world, and like Europe has a lot. I nearly swore there.
Is there something on this map? Like I'm on Google Earth right now, or Google Maps. I'm zoomed in. Are any of these like train routes? I see M40, A429.
M is motorway.
These are highways.
M is highway. Our motorways are highways. The speed limit is 70 miles an hour, which is 100. What is that?
Right.
110.
I see a lot of roads listed like A45, A425.
Yeah.
Those are county or more like highways.
Yeah, well, so motorway is our highway, what you want to call it, and then the A roads and B roads get smaller and smaller. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, and the UK is known for having lots of very small fiddly roads because we don't do straight lines. We never used to. So it's kind of the opposite of the US kind of grid system that you get, right, with blocks and that kind of thing. We just don't have that in. Well, I'd say
it looks.
Europe,
I just zoomed into London and it just looks like madness.
Yeah, it's just spaghetti, bro. Which also makes it a bit tricky, but it gives it so much character, of course.
It's hilarious looking. Oh my god.
Oh yeah, bro, you've got experience life, man. There's a lot out here, and we would love to have you in the UK with us.
It's probably because most of the cities are like centuries old and they just keep expanding.
Part of that,
like
part of that.
Streets
but I think it's cultural as well. Like a lot of people wouldn't want just gridded squares, to be honest. It is a bit heavy.
Yeah, for
It's
sure.
a bit on the heavier side. Whereas with this, you get so much more character because every street is so different, which is, whatever.
Right,
you can
it's
argue
really cool looking. Yeah.
harder for some, logistics and whatnot, but also life. Goodwood is on the bucket list for me. Says Bearded. Good to see it. What are the odds of Jeff winning tomorrow versus the odds of an asteroid striking the Earth? All I would say is don't look up. Did they say where in the US Goodwood would be? Funny, Mike. Start saving up. Place your bets, people. 1-2 in favour of the asteroid, Pete. You're going to make me crash again, guys. Stop being funny. Oh, my chat's not moving down.
Me and Mike are meeting up here soon.
Yeah, I heard. I'm very happy for you guys.
Yeah, we're going to the 100 Acre Wood Rally here in Missouri.
Oh, what kind of rally will it be? Do you know what kind of cars?
I actually don't know. Let me go. The information's pretty limited on the series itself.
Is it like tarmac? Is it scramble? Is it proper?
It's there's dirt road and stuff. It's a lot of dirt road.
So it might be like probably midweight rally cars, or it could be like a couple of different classes, maybe some historic. You never know.
Yeah, at least last time I saw videos from it, it was dirt.
Nice. Right, okay. In the chat, misheard. Shocking. Chat can't even be trusted to hear things properly. We have got no ACC drive. Where you gone, sir? There we go. 32 minutes left in quali. I could be wrong, Midwest, but Goodwood is 1,000 acres of land in the UK. Yes, it is. It's a lovely home, stately home, with a racetrack out in front of it. The guy's awesome. My state doesn't do grid either, so it's more like the UK. Interesting, Darkthorn. I can't remember what your state was, sir. I know you told us the other day. Apologies. I want to say Tennessee now. I only have one city that I know of that is a grid style. Okay. It is bearded, it really is. What I love though is like the really old cars and stuff. Some of the older cars on Goodwood are just insane. Like when you stand at the start when they're taking off, honestly, you cannot take the noise. It blow your ears off. It's wonderful. You gotta love that kind of sensation, that kind of intensity. Sorry, can't stay for the race. Need to wake up at 4. Oh, Utah. Wow. Utah. Need to remember that, Darkthorn. What is the basketball team from Utah, Casey?
Oh, dude, I don't follow sports. Never been interested.
most of the US is sport. How do you do it?
I don't know, just not interesting to me. I didn't grow up playing sports either. Yeah.
Thank you, Darkthorn. Yes, indeed. Oh, poor case. Never mind. Wouldn't you just love to get this Missouri boy out of Missouri Wouter and down to London?
Whitney was ready to move to Australia after her month down there for deployment.
Wow.
She liked it much more than the life here in in Missouri.
Well, buddy, I mean, we would love you to come to you. You know that. Honestly, I just want to meet you, bro. But yeah, spend some time with you.
Agreed.
But yeah, if you made it happen in 2026, it would be in the summer, obviously. Again, July time maybe. Would be awesome. We need a TSC Goodwood. Yes, Bearded, that's already been discussed. I won't say confirmed, but we're definitely discussing that. It's interesting because Goodwood, you can go for a day, sure, but you probably need 2 days to really absorb it all, because there is quite a lot there. And then, you know, so I'm thinking they have got quite nice camping there, just simple grounds, and it's normally half decent weather. So, and it's nice camping rather than like festival camping and, you know, the music style where it's all a bit hectic. And you've probably got a half decent vibe in the camping area with some people having some parties and stuff, you never know. So, if anyone's done camping at Goodwood, let me know. I've got a decent tent. Easily sleep a few people. So that's an option. We'll see. I don't know. There'll be loads of hotels around the area. By then I should be mobile with my own car and stuff. Who doesn't love camping?
The skybox looks really nice coming up the mountain.
Right? Nice, isn't it? Some weird colours.
Yeah.
Tyres are a bit cold. Getting a bit colder, aren't they? 22
how
on the
people
server.
brake so late coming down the mountain there. You know, that first little jump over into the mountain.
Okay, do you mean going under,
Under
the
the sign? Under the sign. Yeah.
So, I see. I can't talk and drive. It doesn't go that well. What you want to do is get to the left-hand side of the track, and then just point right and brake a bit into fourth. You don't need to brake much. You need to brake a little bit.
Really?
So just stay far left by the wall. So you come off obviously the skyline turn. You're on the right-hand side. Get far left. Aim it a bit right. You've got to figure out where to aim it. That takes a bit of practice, right? You don't really want to aim it at that right wall because obviously, you know, you'll end up with, and also, if anything, like with most chicanes, you want to kind of try and straighten them a little bit, right? So, yeah, like you want to aim towards the right, but not too far right, with the idea of getting onto that sort of inside curb again down that open bit.
You can actually brake, yeah.
Right, and then get into third, and then get around the corner, get into second, get around the tight bit, and start accelerating.
You don't use first for that last kink?
I don't know, especially in the Macca. Maybe for you in the Aston because it does die
I found
a bit.
it useful some laps, and then other laps I'm like, I
forget
can't
tyres and
decide. That's true.
Different car every time. I'll keep with you, Jeff, if you've got your tent is as good as you say. It's a lovely tent. It sleeps too comfortably. But yeah, we'll see nearer the time what we're doing with that. I mean, for a start, people like David and Poops and...
looking right now.
You right? People like David and Poops and Casey and Raresh. Sorry, not Casey. Oh, hello. David, Poops, Raresh. They all live not far from Goodwood, really. Maybe an hour and so drive. So maybe these kind of people just drive in and out each day. Who knows? But for some of us, I'm a bit far for that, really, training in and out each day. Oh, I am not in racing mode right now. This is not wise.
Yeah, I keep bending it on the mountain.
Yep. First,
I think I'm just trying to push too much on my outlap is what's going on.
Yep. Let's not forget that either. How you doing for times, Wouts?
2035 now, so not great.
2035. Okay, you can take half a second off that. David Realstone says about an hour and 15 minutes for me to Goodwood. Jolly gosh, that's nice. Hour away from one of the best festivals in the world. So in that case, Dave, all back to Realstones. It's just been confirmed. We're going to do a massive kip out in his living room. It's going to be amazing. Big sleepover at Dave's. Excited for that. So yeah, a lot of people do live fairly close to Goodwood, so they can just pop in and out. I probably would save some money. I don't know. But some of us will probably stay over, and who knows? Maybe we'll do a bit of camping. Could be quite funny. It's probably fairly cheap to rent the camping area.
I found a really straight way through that chicane. Oh, God.
David confirming in chat that he wants everyone at his. Nice one, Dave. Still 26 minutes to go in this session. Plenty of time to warm up the old fingers and feet. Get on those throttles earlier and earlier.
It's quite scary to know that Knudsen could close a 5-second gap on me in a lap.
Yes, he can.
If he was 5 seconds back, he could catch me in a lap. It's terrifying.
Yes, Knudsen is indeed terrifying on our servers. It's great to have that kind of pace. We really appreciate his quality on the server. It makes a big difference to the racing. Nice for the people at the front to have something to aspire to, right?
Right.
All right. July birthday gang. Go on, Beard and Backy. 12th for Back. Oh, sorry, Beard. Didn't see when Back was. Not being into sports is questionable. It is. It really is. Glad someone said it in the chat. Not the only one sitting here silently judging Casey for all he's worth. Dave's sleepover sounds great. You know that, Beardy. Poops is 20 sleepover at Poops. Everyone's holding little mini sleepovers, it sounds like, for Goodwood. How about that? Hey, 201.
Well done, mate. The fastest lap so far.
Good for you. Get it.
Good for Edgar James Racing, bro. Good for Edgar James Racing.
God.
Come on.
God, I'm a absolute bozo right now on the mountain. Jesus.
Yeah? You're not finding your
Didn't
little
hit
corners
anything.
and lines.
No, I think I'm trying to make too many adjustments now without actually like visually seeing them first, you know?
Yeah. Here's Wow holding up the space in front of us. Well, it's something satisfying about your delta hovering around 0, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
On a good lap, obviously.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
Oh, that was rough. This is how I will die in the 12-hour race. Maybe even the 90. Last turn of the track. Or sorry, last turn going downhill. Hate it. Kills me all the time. 17th July. I'm guessing the Goodwood 2026 dates haven't been announced at all, have they? Or have they? You want to Google that? I just can't get into the 03, says Dargs. Well, you can see right now, Dargo, I am an imposter in the 01. I want to try and make it stick a bit. We've got enough fuel for one more spin. Wow, we're getting flashed.
Losing time in sector 2.
That felt a bit better. Oh, there's Shepherd. Hello, Shepherd. Good to see you, sir. He's a very fast guy. P4 already. Woo. Womp, Dargo. You see Bearded's had 1 or 2. Isn't being in fast in anyone? Yeah, right. He's a bit of a new speedy boy, isn't he? Oh, looks like Kuste might have something to say about my lap. It's looking a bit busy on the mountain, isn't it? Wow.
A little bit, yeah.
Right?
It's a train. Oh no! It's a snake.
It is a bit of a wiggly one. A bit more wiggly than a train. Turns out, hey, Medina, go on, Manuel.
Car on the left.
Oh, that's fun. Oh, that's a big swerve. Oh, good stay! Okay, we definitely got a bit more pace now, team. Mountain is murder! A few, I've been drinking with the old man above his pace. Poor move.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
That is a hot mess, that lot. You've got Kuste and Shepard behind you, Wouch. You are screwed. P2 and 4 about to eat you.
Your lap time is invalidated. Please try to stay on the track. Make some light damage.
What was that?
What happened?
Was that you?
This lap
What
is
happened?
the car.
Right, everyone, back to the pits. Let's get fixed up and out for some more laps. You're about to get your laps ruined by them, so I'm just helping you out a bit. Right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, they were both about to be all over your next lap, so.
Yeah.
Just helping you out,
Okay.
really. I actually tried to do a flyby, but it appears I caught your nose, so.
Well, I'm glad I don't have a 20 Newton meter base then, right?
Yeah, what was it? Was it a big jolt, was it?
Yeah, really big one.
Ah, cute.
I got down to an 031.
Nice, nice. You'd be surprised how much of it is in the brake release and the apex line for turn 1.
Is that?
That's where I gained it on that lap that I
Right.
did better there.
And obviously, conversely,
with,
the last one at the bottom of the hill. Sorry, go on, Welts.
With quali fuel or?
Who, me? Or Case?
No, Casey. I mean.
Yeah, we're
Quali
doing
fuel.
quali runs, yeah. Yep.
I can't find a line for that last turn. I don't really understand how to quickly get around it.
I
don't know.
think you went down the hill.
Yeah.
I think you might, and again, I'm not an expert on that turn at all, so I probably should shut up. But I think that you can basically compromise the turn before it going right, go relatively slow and let off, and then make sure you are towards the right in that braking zone, right?
Oh, I was talking about the last turn, very, very last turn.
Oh,
onto the finish.
Yeah, inside is death, outside is slightly death. Yeah, you just got to be very accurate, right? And again, that brake release, the smoother the release, the more lateral grip you'll be able to have in the car. So and again, I think T1, just that really smooth release and nail that apex, late apex as well if you can, right?
No Darkthorn. Anyone can join if you want.
Yeah, please do. All the way from Utah
Not
as
just
well.
for Double Trouble.
So how's Double Trouble been for you, Welts?
Well, aside from getting taken out, I think in 3 races so far.
Ooh. Yeah, I've
It's
only
been
done one.
and a very slow Suzuka.
Why?
Well, because I'm slow there first, and second,
Oh,
I mainly practiced in the wet
Oh, yes, yes,
because it should have rained.
Yeah, it should literally.
And yeah, getting taken out. I was doing really well at Hungaroring until the incident.
Right.
I was doing pretty well at Watkins before the incident.
Mm-hmm.
I was slow at Suzuka. Imola was another incident, but that was more on me. I made the wrong decision and drove into poops. And then last race was actually pretty good. I really enjoyed it. But to be fair, the driving itself I really enjoyed. It was just the incidents. Like I had some good racing, I had some points, but I'm roughly in the middle, which is to be expected, I guess, for me. But I've really been enjoying the racing so far.
Okay, nice to hear it. Nice to hear it.
Yeah, it's a good series. My teammate was doing really well as well.
Yep.
So you know he's a quick guy.
Where are you guys in the team championship? Do you know?
I would say 6th or 8th, I think.
Okay. Have you got any bad results so far? What's your lowest score, sorry? What's your lowest result? Do you know what position?
I don't know. I haven't been keeping track.
Because obviously it's a different from that to this
I
result,
think,
right?
Yeah. There might be some points to be had. Not too many, I think. If I do really well tomorrow, then I'll gain some points, but I'm not too sure. We'll see. I don't think we can get a P3 or anything anymore. It's going to be really difficult. But anything can happen on... Well, no, I say that and I have to correct myself because if people do bad tomorrow, then that will be the one that doesn't count.
Right.
So, yeah, I don't think we'll make it. I can have a look real quick.
I mean, obviously, like I said, there's a difference between your lowest score and whatever you get tomorrow, right?
Yeah, but I don't know my lowest score, so...
I think mine's obviously a P13, so hopefully if I can get a P7 or 8 tomorrow, I'll be looking at 6 points. And my teammate, Reedy, he likes to win the occasional split race, and he's got a low, I think of like quite low, his lowest score, or DNF, can't remember now, lowest score, so he can make I think up to like 10, 12 points. So we've got a chance to boost our score about like 16, 18 points, I think, nearly. And it looks like Sydney's team are more on course for about 12 or so, and we're a few points behind them, so it is so close for P1. But all you guys in the middle, for sure, if you both have a good result and get a few points, it's going to change a lot. It's really hard to predict at the moment, almost impossible.
Yeah, it is. We are 7th at the moment, so...
Nice. Right.
I'm really happy with that result, actually, because...
21 teams?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Okay, so in the chat, Dargo says, I hope LMU is winning the poll, despite the fact that 56% of 52 votes have gone for ACC. Love your work, gang. Our electric went out, says Mr. Jack Rabbit. Oh no, is that bad? I hope he comes back if he hasn't. Hey! Guess who's made it on the server? Cranky. Good man, Cranks. 57.43, yeah, around that. Come on, folks, vote for LMU. Nah, Beardy, it's still got some work to do. But, I mean, team racing is going to come out on that around May time, so that'll be interesting. Maybe we very quickly go to a team event on LMU. You need to brake on the black thing and lightly, no rubber, no grip. Bearded says, I believe it's open tonight. Why are you not streaming Wouter? Because Darkthorn asked, and Wouter answered that earlier. Yeah, why isn't Wouter streaming? It's hard to pin it down. Some would say laziness.
Because
go on.
because I will have all your viewers.
You'll take all my viewers.
So.
You know, you probably would, actually. Only if you showed your face, though. I think there'd be a clamour to get involved and see your actual face. I would stop streaming, to be honest, just so I could see your face. So there we go.
Do you not have an emoji yet? You don't have an emoji?
He has nothing.
No, I don't. No.
He refuses to take part in the community properly.
What a mystery.
I know.
It is a mystery, and to be fair, only the admin saw my face.
So yeah, we need a bit more from Wouter, to be honest. I mean, we're not even going to know who he is at Spa, so we can't trust him. I'm curious, what wing are you on, Jeff? I'm on 3, Laurent. Wouter is a humble man. Is that what it is? I heard he could scare a kid from 1,000 yards. Alright, let's go, team. Time for a little quali blast again. Let's see if we can get in the mid-ones. It looked like I had a few tenths on one of those laps. Go on, Mouse.
I have a face for camera streaming.
He has a face for radio. There we go.
Yeah.
Why did I just do that? That was stupid. Wasting a lot of time here. Right, 12 minutes left in quali, and then it's race time, and then before you know it, it's the big day. Oh, it's going to be a good one tomorrow. I've seen Wouter before, not lucky enough to see his face though. Scary thought. Right, off we pop.
There may have been some pictures of my my feet while I was running, or something.
Nice.
I don't know what he's talking about.
Well, I have a livery coming up for the Macca from the one and only Luxy. If I get your name right, sir, probably completely murder it. What else? Luxka is doing some amazing liveries at the moment. I think you should start charging some people for him. I think you'd all pay as well. And yes, I've got a few liveries coming from him, it seems, including a special for the 12 hours on the 8th of February, and then a separate one for the Macca, which is like, it's one I'm very proud of. It is a Sim Cafe livery. We've got the cats on the front, and down the side, we've got the silhouette of the gang picture at Brands Hatch, which is just epic. So it's a proper TSC car, with all of our silhouettes from the gang pic at Brands Hatch?
Chet, I've seen the livery and it's awesome.
There we go. So I need to start using that very soon. I probably should have used it tonight, to be honest, but I think it's only fair I stick to this livery for double trouble. I'm going to start confusing our opponents. They know who to look out for when they see my livery. Uh-oh, Jeff's here.
Yellow flag
I'm
is
going to
set.
get crushed. Feats says, you got me worried there, Beard. I thought my foot camera had died. Right.
Beats, yeah.
While we're here, Casey, thoughts on AC Evo?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, I've got no negative thoughts on ACEO, to be honest. I think it's... I obviously, it would have been nice to have all those features that they said they'd have right off launch. I got to play that beta branch, and I thought that stuff was really, really fun. You know,
Cool.
the actual... it makes me see the potential of what we're in for once things are up and going, and also for the people that are dramatic about it. I mean, this is Kunos's baby. Like, it's not going to be something that dies in development. You know what I mean? At some point, we will have AC Evo in its full potential, and it will be a absolutely kick-ass game. So,
Yep.
and I love the way it drives so far. So,
Have you played around with the picture mode? Because you were talking on your stream.
Yeah,
that
so,
you thought that was important.
if you look at the roadmap, replay tools and photo mode are coming in the second release of the early access.
Oh, there you go.
Right now, it is almost nothing, pretty much. It's just like a basic replay where you can kind of switch to this weird outside camera that faces the car. It's very weird.
Yeah, I like that angle. It's quite funky. I tried driving in it.
Yeah, it's called drone, but it's just like sits there in a weird spot. But yeah, I'm very excited for the replay tools. That's when I'll probably really start diving in. I've already been doing like a lot of laps and stuff because I do like the way the H-pattern road cars and all that stuff feel.
Yeah.
Yep, big fan of that stuff. But I will definitely get my use out of it for content creation and just for my general enjoyment whenever a good photo mode and replay mode drops.
I am looking forward to endless cruises around 16,000 kilometers of traffic in Nordschleife roads with you guys.
Do you know that I was listening to Traction's channel, I don't know, a week before... Oh my god, I'm watching somebody. I'm watching Kaustit. How do you pronounce his name?
Not sure, sorry.
Guy in second.
All right, yeah.
Kuste.
He just-
Kuste.
Messed up his lap, so he just bends it as hard as he can into the mountain.
I've noticed
But,
that, Dave. I was hoping it was server lags, but sorry, go on,
Yeah.
Case.
You're fine. But Traction did a video, and they claimed that in Misha's video announcing that open world, that they said, just like Misha said in his video, we will be receiving chunks of the open world little by little.
Right, okay.
So I guess, and see, I didn't catch that, and I've watched that multiple times. So in my head, I'm like, oh shoot, Kunos might want to make that clear that they're not dropping 1,600 kilometers as the start. You know what I mean? Like that this is something. Do what?
16,000, bro, I believe.
Oh, okay.
Obviously,
Jesus.
squared means it's, not so
Right,
much.
right.
But yeah, it's 16,000 squared. Yeah,
it's
a
still
lot.
huge. But the way it sounds is Traction made it sound like they were dropping a very small portion of it to start, and then they're going to be developing like blocks of it basically, which would be fine, I guess. But I was like, holy crap! As far as I know, everybody else thinks that they're dropping that map when it's ready. When it's time. So I'm kind of curious to see how that develops because that was what Traction was saying on his video.
Is that obviously programming rainfall. That's quite difficult, no? Because I think they have to individually program every piece of track for how
They're
rain
not,
acts.
they're not going to do rain in the open world.
Right, well that's the thing. I wouldn't mind if they maybe took the time to do with each section some rain, maybe in the future even,
Right, yeah, it would be great to have that weather
Maybe
pattern
in the
open
future,
world. Yeah,
Yeah.
right. Either way, the painting already, even like the painting and like the rim painting and stuff, that already got me excited for like the open world stuff. Just because we have that individuality in our cars while we're driving around, that's in base game without having to upload liveries and all these things. So I'm excited to see like what comes out of that, and hopefully in the future, Kunos puts some sort of livery maker in the game and some kind of hub to get them from.
Yep.
Lots of cool potential with Evo. So
Definitely. I didn't know that. Casey has a really good point. Yes, he does, Beardy. Yes, he does.
right, the only person I've heard say it is Traction, and they claim that they heard Misha say it. But I went back and watched the video, and I don't hear Misha saying anything about it.
Yeah, 16,000.
Right,
is a lot.
and that's what I'm saying. It makes sense, and it doesn't upset me. But man, if they're like wanting to please the community, that needs to be very upfront.
Yeah, no, agreed, totally. I think for me, I kind of would probably just echo what you're saying, to be honest, Case. Like, I'm fairly confident Kunos will turn what seems to be a very good base into quite an awesome sim. I think the only problem, I might say, is just where their focus goes each time, because there's so many different things they can do with it, clearly. You've got this open world, build your own car element with kind of racing that you could probably do by a stat number rather than class or anything, right? Things like that. You've got the potential for things like prototype and GT, open wheel racing, that kind of stuff. They talk about obviously car rental and visiting shops in the open world and all that kind of crazy stuff. So, yeah, there's a lot of different directions this can go in. Drift series, do they want drift on here, all those kind of things. So, yeah, I hope their focus goes in the kind of directions I want, just selfishly, really. Just the kind of things I want to see on AC Evo. I hope they go towards first and get it done. But it seems like
for me, I picture
on their hands.
Yeah, for me, I picture being in our custom cars and 4 people in a tandem on the Eiffel region just because we can. You know what I mean? Like to me, that sounds exciting.
Totally.
So
interesting though, because you might argue not all of this is eminently streamable, particularly, right?
Right.
Like being competitive is more likely to get people going and driving around a bit. So.
Right, yeah, it is, and I mean, I know I see that in my numbers and stuff when I stream. When I'm competitive, numbers are better. You know?
We've got to be careful what we wish for. That was pretty rough. Yeah.
But I'm also to the point too where I spend most of my nights in this rig now too. You know, like my downtime.
Right.
Like I'm typically in games, regardless of the stream and stuff like that. So, so I'm excited for just any kind of those social elements and stuff.
Nice to hear. What about you, Wouts? Where are you at with it? Have you got anything... Wouter, have you got a rig or have you got a wheel stand?
I got a wheel stand.
Okay. Are you on a shifter? Have you got a clutch?
Not yet, but I'm gonna get them.
Okay. Have you got a round wheel?
Yep.
Okay, so you got that bit. That's cool. That's probably most expensive. You can get, honestly, what about on AliExpress, some horrendously cheap pedal? Because the clutch really is just up and down, right? Do you know what I mean?
Right.
You could get a super
You don't
cheap
really
one.
need a bite and all kinds of stuff,
It's more of a... I've been saving, so I have the money. It's just a matter of ordering them.
You lazy... Look, I'm just saying, right? Get yourself... There's it's 4 minutes left in quali. I might not have time to do a lap. Should we go for one blast a lap, chaps? I'm just saying, bro, like... You can get some really cheap stuff on AliExpress or wherever it is people are going to, like Simagic and stuff like that. I bet you'd get them for about €30 or 40, maybe a bit more.
Yeah.
Just sort it out, man. Obviously, the round wheel was definitely going to be the most expensive bit, for sure. Kulu! What are you eating?
So, Jeff, I haven't made a video on it yet, but I also have the Simagic H-pattern sequential shifter.
The Simagic H-pattern sequential, right.
Yeah, it's the D8, what the hell's this thing called? It is the DS8X, that's it, yeah.
Okay, and have you switched between the two modes?
Oh, it's so seamless, it's so awesome, dude. Yeah,
and then how's the sequential feel?
Cool. Sequential feels great. I actually did some GR cups in it on iRacing last night.
Nice.
Because I hadn't got to use it yet. And it's got it, like, so for the Thrustmaster TSS that I had, it had no density to it at all, and I actually ended up putting some exhaust manifold springs in it that I found like a fix for online.
Right.
And that way you could tighten it up as much as you want, but it still felt like, I don't know, it still had like this looseness whenever it was just hanging, in the middle. But this one's got a really nice punchy spring back, and it feels almost like tactical when you reach out and shift,
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, I'm really digging it. So far, the shifter's been great. The only thing I'm having trouble with is I've been on that Thrustmaster TH8A for like 6 months probably, and I got used to the long gates on it. It's got the long throw and stuff, and I'm having a really hard time breaking that muscle memory.
Bro, most things are a bit shorter than that. That Thrustmaster shifter is very long. I think
I really enjoyed that Thrustmaster too. But yeah, once I got this shifter, I realized how long those gates are, and it's so easy for me to overthrow third gear and go straight to fifth or vice versa.
There's ways of learning it, but yeah, I mean, obviously third normally goes straight up. So if you can get used to flicking...
and if I push straight up, it goes right past third. It's the spring that sends it back to middle will go all the way to fifth. So you actually have to keep like a little bit of pressure on the right side of the stick as you go forward, or left side, depending on,
You've got your shifter on what side of you?
Right side, right. My shifter and brake on the right side.
You loser.
Yeah, baby.
That's your first problem, mate. We've identified your first issue.
You mean the proper side?
Do you hear that eagle call?
You mean the right side? The right side is the right side in this case.
I don't know what to tell you people.
Also,
but...
if it was on my left side, it would be better though, because I could get into my rig easier.
Right? Look, I don't want to say, but yeah, I've got it on my left, and it is push out and up for first, and then for third, you just drop it and up.
What do you have the shifter?
On my left, yeah.
Oh, I didn't know you had the Simagic shifter.
No, sorry, I have a S8H. It's probably not quite near as glamorous as yours, should we say?
Gotcha.
It's a simple 3D printer one. It's quite well, you know, done, but it is 3D printed plastic, so you know, the usual kind of janky feel that will come with that. But yeah, I've got my. And for me, obviously, first it's a push out and up, and then third you just let it drop and push it, and it's there. But coming from second, same kind of thing. Just let it drop and push it, man. It's there.
Oh no, I'll have to.
Hold on
I showed the guys on camera the other day. If it's in second, and I put my palm against just my palm, and I just push forward, it goes straight into fifth. It skips third.
Okay.
It's just like it's got enough spring that it launches past third. So like now, if I'm not power shifting over here, if I'm just taking my time and getting the car in gear, I don't miss. But I got used to just slamming gears in that Thrustmaster, like.
Slam it all the way up and down.
Living that Fast and Furious life over here, you know?
Yeah, oh yeah, shift it, go down a gear, go faster. The old Fast and Furious way. Katie drives on the right side of the road. No, he doesn't, Manuel. He does the wrong way, which is obvious by the fact he can't shift now. Yeah, for me, second to third is quite a fairly straightforward thing on this shifter, I would say.
Right, it was on the thrust, and like I said, I'm already missing less and less, so I think I'm just building a muscle memory for it, you know? Just like my e-brake moved when I got the rig, and for the first few days I kept ripping my LED light off my rig when I was in VR, because I'm reaching for something that doesn't exist anymore. I'm slowly training myself away from a rig I raced on for like 6 months.
And you've got quite an awesome rig now, to be fair, haven't you?
Yeah,
definitely
it is.
It's on the higher side, yeah, for the prices.
Yeah, it's been a very fortunate year. It's been pretty cool.
Beautiful. Right, we are going into a 20-minute race now. Little warm up.
Excited.
Oh, Bolt with the Casey and Jeff emojis in chat. You gotta love it. Right, how much fuel we need? About 43, probably. Yeah.
Set up.
This is too dark. 8 PM. This is 8 PM, right? Yeah, 8. Oh, 9 PM. I didn't put 9, did I? I do not remember putting 9 PM.
Oh boy.
I thought I put 8. Let me have a look.
It says 8 PM for me, but
sorry, mine's saying 9. I don't trust this sometimes. I swear I just on my ACC drive I've got 9 PM, 9:03 PM. In the server it says 8 PM, doesn't it? On the right.
Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah.
Maybe
there's definitely been I don't know if you've ever seen, sometimes if you join the server it's night even though it shouldn't be. So there is a weird bug that sometimes appears. We don't get it too often and normally people don't see it because I just restart the server. But you can join the server and it'll be dark even though you set it for like 2 or 3 PM. It's a little funky little
I've seen
quirk,
that before.
right? And I feel maybe is that doing that now? Or should I not trust ACC Drive or what? What's going on? Because it's dark and it's 8 o'clock. I didn't know it got dark 8 here.
Gotta kick this race off. The kid's gonna get off the bus in 25 minutes.
Oh
no! Actually, 27 minutes.
Oh, you're okay. 20-minute race, buddy.
Well, I'm good.
We're good.
Yeah, I'm good.
We are good.
How's everyone doing tonight?
Hello,
hey, John.
Jono. Casey, do you know John? It's DDDD.
I do. I don't know him very personally, but yes.
Cool. Yeah, he's a great streamer as well, bless him. And he's here. John, did you make it to the server for the race?
I've made it in time. I'm in last position.
Beautiful. Lovely work. Let's go, everyone. No crashing.
Practice. What could possibly go wrong?
Right. Please take your time because you might want to build up some pace rather than kill everyone.
After my races yesterday, yes.
Yeah,
I'll be taking my time. You don't worry.
No,
Excellent.
you don't need that.
Is Mike on track with us?
Someone just left the server.
Yes, I've seen him in the.
Smeagol the Destroyer is here. Yes.
Yes.
Destroyer of universes.
Smeagol the Destroyer. Smeagol is right in front of me.
Oh boy, you two at the back. God bless everyone. Let's go. Okay, little 20-minute fumble up the mountain. In the dark, it seems. I did not choose that, trust me, team. We'll be changing those settings. We're going to go green. Now.
Line. Go, go, go.
Look at this. Oh, my teammate, Reed, disappeared. I think that's a shame. Jesus Christ, Jeff.
I think he had some problems with his software or something.
Right, I nearly just killed Walker. That would have been a horrible look. Sorry, Charles?
Fanatec.
Yeah, obviously. Fanatec. Casey, how do you feel about the old days of your old rig, looking back to that from now?
I almost thought about the other day doing a stream on the desk downstairs, just randomly. I thought about setting up the Fanatec on
have you got the old
pedals
equipment?
on the floor.
What did you have?
Oh yeah, I've got it all. Yeah.
Was there something before the Fanatec?
Clear on the left.
No, it was the Fanatec CSLDD, and then I went to that Thrustmaster for a couple months, that T598 for about a month.
Oh right, yeah. Oh yeah. you
And
live
now
5
someone
miles
in the
from us.
community has that. He actually lives near me.
Nice.
Oh, I got rear-ended.
Oh, what? Who have you killed, John?
I just got rear-ended.
Oh. Ain't that karma?
Well, to be fair, I almost lost it, so I can't really blame the guy.
Absolute
tyres
nightmare
will
track.
do that for you.
Is our John.
Yeah. Menace.
Ooh, keep it alive. But yeah, so the only thing I've really held on to is the original Fanatec. Basically enough to make one whole other rig. And then
Nice.
that other stuff has been, I gave out that R9 and that Thrustmaster.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
Nice.
But,
Because what we're trying to convince you to do early on, was it get some kind of rig? I can't remember. The first thing we were trying to get you to sort out was your pedals. I can't remember what it was. One part of your rig was a little bit on the jankier side.
right, I think it was pedals for the longest time, but then I got that dude sent me those stolen Heusinkvelds.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
You know, my sprints,
Oh no, I got no lights.
my illegal sprints.
Yes. Oh yeah. Wild
Yellow
times.
flag.
Funny, we forget these little
Yep.
moments, don't we?
Right, right, yeah. I got contacted from Murray Motorsports. They're like, yeah, you ripped us off. I didn't mean it.
Yeah, I didn't. It's like, you know, you see it in films, you're like, yeah, shut up. Like, I didn't know
Yeah, I
what was
was
going
like-
on. I was just, you know, I was here and then.
I was a benefiting victim to that crime.
Right? Can you imagine? Jeez. More importantly, when are we getting episode 2 of Ain't It the Pits?
Oh god, people ask me all the time, dude. Ooh.
Oh, I don't like
Held it. Ain't It the Pits does need another little quirky episode.
Hello, Welter.
Yeah, they've been going too wide onto the mountain.
Wow, sounds like we all need a few more laps for tomorrow night.
Yeah, I keep banging walls. Dang it. Uh-oh, there's a big
Don't.
one.
You got this.
I mean, I've got
Whoa.
25 seconds of damage already. Someone lost it in front of me, and, well, I had nowhere to go.
Sounds
And now
like
I
so
got the
many of us
light.
need to do laps, yeah.
Under heavy braking, I got no lights.
Good luck with that.
Casey fighting with
alright.
Manuel.
If I get close enough to Welter, it's fine. I can use his brakes and lights.
Yep.
Sure.
This right-hander in the dark on the straight is a little spooky. I got in here last night and it was pitch black.
Yep.
You couldn't even see it, and it was just like came out of nowhere.
Well, it's like my pedal cam died again tonight.
Will it get dark during the 90 minutes?
Well done, mate. The fastest lap so far.
Well, I want it to kind of transition, but this is dark already, so good practice, I guess. Because we wouldn't have been able to get both in tonight. So yeah, good practice, but I thought it'd be a little bit lighter than this for this race. But I don't know whether it's 8 or 9 PM. I can't figure it out. The server says 8. My ACC drive's saying 9, and it's dark. So I might do a little bit of testing separately tomorrow.
Our last race was Misano.
Yep.
Yeah, I had a great race there with. I'm behind Updike right now. I had a great race with them.
And the sunlight as well coming down was quite pretty, wasn't it? Real trouble in
Yeah,
the
it
last
was.
2 turns. Real trouble seeing it.
Oh, Updike's done.
There goes Keith.
I held it tight. I held it tight.
I just realised my radar's not working.
Ooh, really?
ACC drive doesn't want to load my radar.
Oh, ACC drives one, I was going to say. That's cheating, George. Come back. Oh, he spun it. Your teammate's gone, Keith. Give him a little love tap.
George, no!
He couldn't handle the pace, the pressure. He crumbled. I overtook him once, but had a little tap, and he got upset, so I let him through again, and then he just gone and binned it. It's a long race tomorrow night, gang. It is a long old race.
I think it's going to be a
I'm
busy
already
bit
tired.
You little lady. That's how I died in the chicane to Schmiegel. I should know my first race would be a jog. 1,000,000%. 1,000,000%, Mike. And just know we have no shame here. We will mercilessly rip you for nothing for years to go.
No, John, go away, not here.
Go on, John.
Thanks.
Show me the daddy.
I got no radar as well, so that doesn't help.
Yeah, you just heard that from him. Now he's coming up close. Exciting. Race pace in the 202s, not bad. 202.6. Let's go. Welp, says Keith. I know, right? We've all got some laps to do, Keith. Keith, you weren't killed, were you? Or was it Seppuku?
Wasn't me.
Well, 16 left on the server. Oh boy. How many are going to make it tomorrow? Big race. I've got to get better than 13th tomorrow. That's my goal. Add whatever I can to the team and try to stop the pain of that Misano drive-through actually having an impact, because if we lose the team championship to first by 2 points, I might cry.
Well, I think whoever doesn't bin it will finish quite well.
Right? So that's my goal right now. I feel like I'm getting some fairly sturdy stuff going in my head here with the pace without causing myself too many
George hit a
issues.
wall. Oh, my teammate took me out. I'm dead.
No,
George.
It's blue on blue, fratricide.
Oh, no!
I was on such a good lap. George, no.
Flag in sector 2.
It's just
How could you,
fine.
George?
Oh, this guy's
There it is.
Schmiegi says, what y'all can say, I've already said to myself, now I'm just watching. Yeah. No, Casey was way right. Car was already destroyed from hitting someone that flew back on track earlier. Oh, sorry, Keith. LFM has bar first for 45. Yes, it
Yeah,
does.
I hugged it for Keith. I definitely wasn't part of his.
George
death.
already in the chat. Well, let's hope that's my crashing out of the way. Yeah, let's hope, George. Like I said, I feel like I feel like I'm getting to a confident point now with the chat. What are you gonna say, Kay?
I'm driving back at a 45 degree.
Ooh.
I'm gonna practice my. Well, actually, yeah, I'm not gonna drive it. That's irresponsible.
A little bit.
Oh God, the lights shut completely off under braking. Gone.
Hey.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why I've had the last 2 laps.
Yeah, let's take her in. Practice our pit entry. Our broken car pit entry.
Yeah.
How much
Good.
damage has everyone got?
I've got 1.5 seconds. Where'd I get that? Oh, it might have been touching George. No, I didn't. No, we touched actually. Yeah, I got
About
1.5.
3.5 minutes in pit.
I got 50 seconds of damage.
Bolt
I
and
got
Van der
1
Meer
minute
eating each
22.
other in the wall. Bolt.
Dude, this is a bad precursor.
Oh,
to
I
the
can't
game.
see.
2 minutes. Yeah.
I can't wait. I really can't wait. I'm sure that Knudsen is very happy that he's already tied up the championship, because it is hot potato over here, really, isn't it? Oh dear.
This is the reason. My strategy is my reason.
Yeah? You calling in sick
This
tomorrow?
is the reason my strategy. No, absolutely not. No way.
It's starting from the pit lane.
Yellow flag, yellow flag.
Stop.
Be careful there. We have some
John.
damage at the rear of the car.
Where's my pit box? Oh, there it is.
I've got a little bit more than 1 second of damage now.
Oh, I got
Save
1
some
minute.
time by turning off that tire change.
I got 2 minutes in the pits now.
I went way too hot into the downhill bit.
Yeah.
Way too hot.
Yeah.
I can't do 10 minutes. 90 is going to be a killer. It really is, dog. That was a bit
So
silly.
the numbers really dropped off up there, and the total racers.
I think George lost it, and that was the knock-on effect, the domino effect for taking about 5 or 6 people out.
Yeah. Right, so we now get to practice. There's always a bright side to things, gang. We now get to practice good old pit entry. Always good to look on the bright side, haven't we, team?
I got a brand new car.
You must be
I
living the dream.
practiced towing back to the pit.
Ooh, that must be good.
That's some good practice.
Well, at least it's not iRacing levels of time lost. In
Well, there were iRacing. I would have
50 minutes of repairs.
Yeah.
So, yeah, tomorrow night, I mean, 90 minutes. I'm really going to try and focus. You haven't, Bolt. He's just, he got a bit crashed out and he's sad. It'll get
I was
over it.
considering not streaming it for the for the focus, but I think I'm going to stream.
You've got to stream for the focus, you mean, surely. Right.
Right. I usually do better, honestly, when I'm casually chatting than I do.
Oh, Wouters off.
If I'm too locked in, I concentrate too much. I overthink.
I'm a lap behind, John. Can I please?
How dare you, sir? Oh yeah, of course, because you told, yeah.
It sounds like Kuste and Walker might have had a little coming together.
Oh, track limits. Yeah, in the pits.
Oh, it's Jeff. You're in the pits, are you, Jeff?
Shut up. And as we pull out of the pits, not there anymore, mate. P8! Look at that!
Yeah, I know, because I'm right behind you.
Oh, bugger. P8! Yeah, you're a lap down, big boy. But we all make up season. I only took out Charlie in the first turn, my teammate. Don't worry.
I'm a lap down to you, yeah. That could change.
It could actually with this track very quickly. 3 laps.
It could change. I could be on the same lap. I could be 3 laps down.
It's a real lottery. We're not in control.
I'm definitely not in control, though.
I feel like I can go through tomorrow. Yeah, it looked like it, Bolt. I feel like I could...
tomorrow. Or not?
Well, not at the start, I don't think. But I don't. What I'm confused about is what time it is on the track. Can anyone tell me?
1 PM for me.
Yeah, on ACC Drive.
Maybe
right?
it's just an Australian thing.
So it's 9 PM on ACC Drive, John. But on the server setting it says 8, and in the server on the right it said 8. But I think it's done a whoopsie and gone to 9 somehow.
Because
I think 8
still...
still
now for me.
right. Because I think 8 has light, and that was meant to be. But to be honest, we're probably benefiting from this because there will be a little bit of dark running tomorrow at the end, and who knows, it might even rain. So let's not forget that, team. It is about 1 in 5 at the moment, and I think over a 90-minute race, you might find some on the end or something. Yeah, I know, Bolt. You've done plenty of racing here, mate. We're not worried about you. Let's hope our friend Vandermeer comes back, and if not, we'll live. We really will. Right, let's get our race pace up, because we were in 202s earlier. Let's get our race pace back there. What's your fastest lap, gents?
2 minutes 7.
Woo! Spicy, Ford. You'll be looking for some rain. What about you, Outs?
206. But to be fair, I completed like 1 lap.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm kind of just working on my second complete lap right now.
Come on, I want to hear the numbers, not the excuses. What
206. 206.
Jesus! What is it with you guys? You can go around in quality and do a 202 or 3 happily, but come race time, what happens, man? I've noticed it's a really big problem for people.
We just said we've had 1 full lap.
Yeah,
like
that's part of the problem,
it's
to be
a
fair.
lap crash. Yeah.
That is part of the problem, I would say, to be fair, having a complete lap in racing. Yeah, man. I've noticed it, though. A lot of people at kind of my ability level kind of struggle with pace, quality to race pace, it seems. I see people all qualify better than me, and then they all finish behind me. So I think you've got to really focus on your race pace being a bit better. Generally, I'm speaking. I think people have to focus a lot better on that somehow, because I think maybe
To be
people
fair, I
don't do a lot
think-
of practice on the full load. I don't know, but or just when you're in the
I
race, I
think
don't think
my-
people are focused enough in a way. Weirdly, on their pace.
My race pace was actually about half a second slower than my quad time, so that's about to be expected. But
When?
well, yesterday in the
All right.
race I did on LFM on Bathurst.
Nice.
Definitely
But
not here for the plotted meat.
Today, you know, you have to be careful because there's people in the way, so it's going to be much slower.
Yeah,
Or
yeah,
at least for me it was, for now.
yeah,
Well, yeah, we were the back of the queue, so like.
yeah.
you
I know.
The guys
there's
in
a-
front.
You guys weren't at the front. Not tonight.
If
anyway.
I get clean air, I can be pretty quick. Like, I did a 2:04.2 now, just now. So,
Good.
you know.
Build on that, man. Get in the threes for sure. You
Yeah,
have you beat me in a few qualies, haven't you, Out in the DT?
Yes, I did, but I can't remember which ones. I think Hungaroring, maybe?
Yeah.
You were pretty quick at Hungaro.
I think
yeah.
another
Yeah,
one,
yeah.
no? Maybe Watkins as well.
Yeah, it might have been Watkins, yeah.
Yeah. I've been out qualified by
Yeah.
quite a bit of the old green class, to be fair. I mean, I was very bottom of purple. I really was, which is a bit sad for me. I was like, but someone's got to be. And yeah, I think considering I've got a few like P8s and 9s out of 21, and I was just about 21st, I think, or 20th. It's not bad. And I'm basically a green, really. I'm just around you guys. There's not a big difference between sort of driver to driver in that way. Just changes class, doesn't it? So yeah. All right, let's see if we can improve on that race pace, shall we?
Not this guy. I bend it.
Woo-hoo-hoo! Getting him out of the way. I like your style.
Yeah, Medina. Did he type that while he's driving?
Box, we have
Oh,
to repair
someone's
the
in
car.
the wall.
I almost pulled out in front of
Oh,
Medina whenever I was fixing on the mountain. It said -7 on the relative, and apparently that means right behind me.
It does. It really does, Kate. I'm going to be quite frank. John, how was that for you?
Medina's like, yes, I did type that while driving. He even answered.
I got no lights again. I just repaired them.
Yeah, I'm on 30 seconds. I'm going to finish it out.
You are. You are.
I can't see them. Oh.
One moment and it is toast, isn't it?
Yep.
We've got some work to do
There was
tomorrow.
warning, Jim.
I've messaged on Discord, says Charlie. All right, mate. Yeah, that's you gotta be careful. You gotta be careful. Tell you that
Yeah,
much.
I'm not a big fan of these flickering headlights.
In the
Not really
dark.
doing it for me.
In the dark down the hill. Yeah.
Oh. I can't see the corner.
Oh boy,
There
team.
it is.
We've
Oh,
got
God.
Kuste in the lead by 12 seconds from Dan Johnson. Manuel Medina with what looks like a very scratchy windscreen in P3. Fipsy's in the pits in P4. Wait, is this all we got to do to get a podium round here? David,
you only
P5.
put-
Go
only
on,
put it-
Dave.
I
Just
think,
check it later. All right, mate. Yeah, it's Realstone P5. Go on, lad. Reedy says 36 damage and no headlights. Reedy, we've got to do this tomorrow. Man, I can't wait to watch. I know Strangelove, there's going to be loads of angles of it, right? There's going to be a lot of angles. Yeah, it's going to be a thing.
Keep those stewards very busy.
For the skilled racing. No, it's not. Is it a steward's thing, though? Because there's not really going to be... Well, I mean... Well, there might be a few takeouts.
I guess it depends on how people are taking back off from their wrecks on the mountain. You know
Well,
what I
this
mean?
is the thing, like... People need to understand, if you wreck on the mountain, you just got to let people go. I'm really sorry, because it can take you
Right.
about a minute to turn
And
around.
the drivers need to understand that if there's a yellow out, that you
might want to lift a lot.
you might want to lift a lot.
You might wanna
'cause
lift
it
a
could
lot.
be parked right in the middle of the mountain.
Yeah, right, John? So you've got to be careful. You've got to be real, John. You've
Was
got
that
to
a
be really
stab at
careful.
somebody?
He's having flashbacks already. Yeah, you've got to be really careful. I think the way we crash on the mountain and then try not to make a hot mess of that. I mean, if you want to return to garage quickly, I'll be a big fan, I'll be honest. But if you're not, then, please don't move until everyone has gone. I mean everyone, because it takes so long to move around. And that's just your problem. You spun out, that's your thing now, right? So, yeah, we need people to get into that mode. It might be that someone crashed on the mountain and it just causes a big pile-up. That'll be all part of the racing. That is life. It's happened in many championships throughout history. So, yeah, that could be the case. It could be a big load of jeopardy tomorrow. Now, Jimenez is quite far ahead in the points of my teammate Reed, but if Jimenez gets caught up in a big old thing, who knows? Who knows?
That's what I was saying. It only takes one big accident to completely shake up the field.
Mm-hmm. Now it does.
And that's just one accident.
It does require.
out.
It does require a lot of the grid to turn up. So there's actually a big gap between them in points, right? Obviously, because if there's only 13, 14 cars, then you won't see that much gap in points, unfortunately. And Foxy has a habit of recovering brilliantly, even when he's had some moments in this series. He's done so well, Arctic Fox. He's been punted to the back in places here and there, and still pulled himself all the way back. Races where he wasn't going well suddenly went well towards the end, stuff like that. So he's done really well. He's won a few and dragged back the others. So that's where he is. He's P1. He deserves it. And he's got a bit of a gap coming into this race, which must make him feel good because this race is going to take some victims. It's going to claim some people. Championship ideas might get changed again for the team race championship. We're trying.
The fireworks are pretty,
right? If you get to see fireworks, most people are in the hospital by this point. So, shut out. So,
fireworks, congratulations, you've survived.
Oh, Manuel, we saw you bin it, bro. We feel for you. Yeah. So, Realstone P3. Go on, David. I told him to turn up. I said,
survived
Dave, you
as
turn
a
up.
stretch.
I said, you turn up, Dave. You do it. He's got Ward half a second behind him. All he's got to do is keep it on track. Dave, keep it on track. Keep it on track.
Just lost it.
There's a podium coming for Dave Realstone in TSC.
No, that was me.
Come on, Dave. Wowster lost it. No.
Yeah.
Last turn, coming round the corner. Come on, Realstone. Here he goes, and it's P3 for David. Top of the green class. Top of the green class. Excellent work from Sir Realstone there.
No P10
well, I kind of finished as Dargo. Those fireworks while everyone in the hospital reminds me of Silverstone. Manuel, don't be like that. And that's a different thing, but yeah, basically the same.
My car!
All right, boys, I got to get the kid off the bus. I'm going to go. Thanks for the race.
Thanks for your company, Case. Cheers.
Yep, see ya.
That was Casey Road to Racer, everybody. Do go and subscribe to his channel if you can find it. Laurent Couste said, oh my, sorry, Charlie, that was too ambitious. Laurent, we are doing community warm-up racing. You shouldn't really be doing anything ambitious, and I didn't think I needed to put the messages in the server about that. But it sounds like you may need reminding, Laurent. Especially in these kind of practice warm-up races where we need the laps. No hot moves to be made at any point. For sure, Z's. Yeah? Fipsy says, good stuff, Dan. I enjoyed it, but the car was shot. Shaking bonnet. Dan Johnson says, nice fight, Fips, even if you were a bit wounded. Yeah, perhaps. Lauren, it can't be as worse as my mistake. Are you both out here killing in our warm-up races? Shocking. Dartthorn says, that's my best race here. Go on, Wardy.
Green light. Go.
Good job, guys. Good race. Thank you, Speed. So, Sir David of Realstone is going to celebrate his there he is, hated every second of his podium. Well done. Claps in the chat, please, for David Realstone, everyone. David, can you fire up the server, please? The practice server is now going to be live for the last time this series.
Hated every second of that.
I know. He's a muppet, isn't he? Yes, last time this series, the server will be fired up. Thank you, Alex. He did. He got a podium.
David.
He got that
Don't
podium.
be like that.
He got that podium. Don't kill the vibe. So yes, we've had clearly a few heartbreaks on track there for people crashing as well. Hopefully we see none of that tomorrow night, but of course we will. Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, luckily it's been payday, hasn't it, everyone?
Is it?
Well, it's 31st, so probably. So it's payday for everyone. So dig deep tomorrow. We are going to do our usual round-robin roundup for the stewards and their lovely efforts.
Jenkins.
There we go. Leroy. So, yeah. We need you all digging deep tomorrow. Small or large, any donation, we do appreciate it. The stewards make a big, big difference to our racing, and they do it for free. So we like to show them a bit of love. And of course they go, no, don't spend any money. Shut up. All right, we give you a little gift. That's how it works. So maybe you want to join the stewarding team as well, gang. They do get some cool stuff. Server is up, says Realstone. Love your work. Ward wouldn't have had a whoopsie on the second to last lap. Well, if I wouldn't have had a whoopsie on the second to last lap on the last corner of the mountain, I would have been contending with Realstone on that. How many ifs in that sentence, honestly? Sorry, mate. But yes, indeed. If my mother had wheels, she would have been a Ferrari. Okay. Right. Shut up, John. Okay, so I'm just walled off in the balcony. I might need a translation. But I would say, is this like Leroy and Waldorf? Right, yes, we're getting there. We are racing for this tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen. Let's not forget. We are racing for this. And more importantly, a lot of us are racing for this solid gold team trophy. Very excited about it. Alicia, you've been asleep on the sofa. Honestly, just a bit tired. I would like John and Wouters to say goodnight to everyone.
Good night, everyone. See you next
Good night,
time.
David.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Good night, Fipsy. Good night, Dark Fawn. Good night, Midwest Speed. Good night, Bolt. Good night, Law.
So, it's a shame that we had to mute John there, but unfortunately you have to take kind of, what's the word, sort of positive action with that guy. Give him an inch, he will take a Welsh mile. Thank you everyone for joining in. Thank you very much to Wouter and John and Casey, of course, for joining me in the chat this evening. Keep me a bit company on a bit more of a kind of a slightly more relaxed setting, as it were, with our practice for tomorrow night. And Statler and Waldorf, the two old guys on the balcony of the Muppets. Yeah, I thought so. Good night. Oh, no, he's in the chat. Okay, can any mods ban John, please? We put a timeout for at least a minute to be safe. But yeah, thank you, everyone. Thank you, Keith. Thanks, everyone, for trying to race. It's going to be epic tomorrow, isn't it? It's going to be a real challenge. The mountain's going to claim some victims, and we just got to salute them as we drive by. It's clearly going to be a sticky one. But it was good to get some pace. I was happy to get in the 201s again. And my race pace, when I was doing it right, wasn't bad. So, off we pop. Thanks, everyone, for joining in. If you haven't already joined the Discord, honestly, horses and water, what can I do? Links in the chat. It's been great to see you all again. Shame I couldn't do my streaming this week, but you know how work takes priority for all of us, of course. So on that note, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining in, and I'll see you on the Discords and socials. And we're back. Those who are about to die asleep. Yes, exactly. And that. Also, my PB Gorn board. Done. And that is that. Yeah, thank you, Dave. You got to keep a lid on this guy. And that is that. I'll see you on the Discords and stuff. Peace.
With frost, cold night and the winter hot cold. Sorry that I fall away sometimes. Sorry that I fall away sometimes. Yeah. The end, got to end it all on the weekend. Sorry that I feel that way sometimes. Sorry that I feel that way sometimes. Oh, yeah. You don't really wanna know me. Hanging in the corner with a nose bleed. High on whatever they sold me. That's the old me, yeah. 6 years later trying to find me. Still trying to figure out the mind piece. Looking for the love inside me. Sometimes, don't know how I feel that way sometimes. Yeah. The end, think how we can set out on the weekend. Funny how I kinda like this life. Funny now I kinda like this life.